to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. 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 We about to turn it on. Go, 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 go. We about to turn it on. Turn it on. We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. 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 We about to turn it on. Go, 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 go. We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on.
First of all, I just want to say, we shot that movie over 20 years ago. So, you know, people have different perspectives, and it's been a long time. Um, I also want to say, every comedian that I've worked with, every comedian that I've put in a movie, I only put them in the movie because I thought they was funny. I thought they was perfect for the part. I tried to put them in a position to win. Um, that's what it's all about. I don't, I look at from, Chris Tucker and Bernie Mac and Mike Epps, Katt Williams, Ricky Smiley, Michael Blackson, Cedric, Kevin Hart. All these guys I know are funny as hell. I didn't discover them. They were doing their stand up or doing their thing, and I knew that they were great and that they could act, and that if I have an opportunity, I was going to give them an opportunity. To me, that's what it's all about. Um, far as specific things, Cat was 100 on a few things. Most of what he was saying, a couple things, I just want to clarify. Uh, when we bring in a new, comedian, we do have them try out for different roles. So Ricky did give Money Mike a shot. But when we saw him and, we kind of saw how he moved and how he was, auditioning, we decided that he would be a better, uh, you know, Santa Claus, which was to me the perfect casting. When we saw Mike, damn, I call him Money Mike. When we saw Katt, when I saw him, I just knew that he was perfect for Money Mike. Um, and Katt, said he wrote his role, which the role was written, but he enhanced it. This is why Katt was so dope in the movie. Money Mike had a small role, about as big as the Santa Claus role, but when we start filming, he was giving us such magic that we kept expanding his role and giving him more to do because he was on point. Um, when we shoot these movies, for one, the scripts are fire, or they wouldn't even do it. The scripts are laugh out funny, but we shoot the script. But once we get what we need from the script, we let the comedians ad lib, riff, play with the words, do their thing. We give them a take where they can, or two, three takes where they can go off and do what they feel. Sometimes it makes the movie, sometimes it don't. When somebody gives you jewels, you want to try to make sure that makes the movie. So in the movie, there's second thing I want to clear up. I would never shoot a rape scene in a movie, especially like Friday, where you actually see this happening on camera. That ain't my style. If you check out any of my movies, they're not raunchy. We did a movie called Players Club where the subject matter was a little raunchy, but for the most part, even that, we left it to your imagination. So the only reason that kind of stuff right after next, you have Santa Claus stealing presents. You have Damon just got out of prison, sweating. Craig and Day for the rent money. And then you have Money Mike, a pimp that treats his woman, like property. So Craig is always fighting the villains in the movie, from the Joker brothers to Debo. And so we already had Craig fighting Santa Claus. And the only real way to get rid of the other two villains was to have them go against each other. And the plier joke was always in the script, it was never, we would never ever show that, that's not my style if you look at any of my movies. So, that was never a discussion, we, at that point in everybody's career, we would listen to a certain extent, but we wasn't gonna change the movie for any actor. We do what we feel, and if it was a rape scene, it would have been in the movie. It was no reason not to shoot it, but that's not my style. I don't even like that kind of in movies on camera, and so that was to me a little discrepancy there. Katt, he wrote a lot of his part because, like I said, he was giving us jewels, so we were keeping the camera rolling. First of all, I just want to say, we shot that movie over 20 years ago, so, people have different perspectives, and it's been a long time. I also want to say, every comedian that I've worked with, every comedian that I've put in a movie, I only put them in the movie because I thought they was funny. Camera. And so That was to me a little discrepancy there. Um, Katt, he wrote a lot of his part because, like I said, he was giving us jewels, so we were keeping the camera rolling. He was coming off the dome. He was coming prepared every day to steal the show. That was his mission. And, that's what he did, with the movie. And it launched his career, you know. And I'm proud of the movie. I'm proud of all the guys who've, come through, a Q Vision production and went on to do bigger and better things. And look, a lot of people are talking about pay and how much they was paid on these movies that were extremely low budget. Most of these guys work a couple of days, and when you're doing a movie, there's over 100 people working on the movie that need to get paid. Most of them got to get paid every day. And there's pre-production and post-production. Even after you finish with the actors, you got to pay editors and sound people. And my movies are all about quality. So most of the money go up on the screen. I'm not giving you no bullshit. I'm not giving you no low budget, you can laugh at because it's so cheap. So, we try to put all the money on the screen. And so any actor that's mad at what they got paid, just look at what you was doing. Look at where your career was at the time. Take a look at where it is now. And Friday has something to do with that, I believe. And I put a lot of people in movies, but they ain't never put me in a movie. So you can take that for what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? I've given a lot of these guys opportunities. And I still act. So, I got love for all the comedians that I've worked with. Got, much love for Katt. He spoke up for me a lot. And I just wanted to be clear and clarify some things, camera. And so, that was, to me, a little discrepancy there. Katt,
to LA. I've been doing shit. I was on That's So Raven. I was on all this shit. I did extra work. I was on all the white people TV shows, the black people TV shows. I used to be on Dance 360. I've been out here. I've been telling jokes since 1996. 1996. This said, oh, they wouldn't let her perform in the Comedy Store. That's true. They wouldn't let me perform on the white nights in the Comedy Store, but I performed on all the black nights. They wouldn't let me perform on the white nights at the Improv, but I performed on all the black and Latino nights. And so the rest of my to LA. I've been doing shit. I was on That's So Raven. I was on all this shit. I did extra work. I was on all of the white people TV shows, the black people TV shows. I used to be on Dance 360. I've been out here.
Again, Tiffany, I don't know where you was. We ain't heard of you. We ain't heard of you. We ain't hear no joke. We ain't never laughed. Maybe you was behind. I don't know. You're talking all of that for what? Hey, shh. Now smash it. damn it. Smash it. Whatever. Tiffany still ain't fine. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm like, what is she talking about? She's saying all that to say what? Because if I'm not mistaken, Fat Joe getting ready to give her a little something. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't even want to hear what else she got to say. What's up, Jack? I'm like, Tiffany, you are so lucky. See, this is why you got to be careful. I told you guys, when he went there, he didn't come to play. He came to slay. And he's still not slaying because he got more stuff in his pocket, right? He ain't finished with y'all. Y'all should just be on the quiet. Be's on the quiet. You're lucky he didn't bring up that video that you and homeboy did with them kids. He spared you a little mercy. You should have left it like that. Can you imagine the jokes he could make about that? Can you imagine? Girl, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So now, we're going to keep this going, baby. This is Forgotten Kings. Check my boys out. Check out my boy, my man, Sincere. Pubs. I love Sincere. He keep you updated. Now, let's go.
Yeah. He said it don't line up. How it don't line up? He thought that I was just a no-name comedian and that he could take this joke and nobody would know.
Katt say you stole one. I mean, it was like the idea of the joke that he was even talking about don't even match up with no timeline. So for me, it was one of those things like. Did you have a conversation? Did you guys sell it? Did you have a conversation with Katt? Well, I responded to him the way he responded to me, but that's what I said as well. I've seen literally was that upset about it. Like, no, why step to me and say, hey, why didn't you say nothing? Like,
yo, what's up? This bruh man from the fifth floor, and you tuned in to Forgotten Kings TV.
Tiffany is more corny than funny. Exactly.
Was on the Club Shay, which is Shannon Sharp's podcast, to talk about Cedric the Entertainer denying the claims that he stole Katt Williams' joke. All right. Now, of course, the full interview is available right now on Club. End of last year, we had the opportunity to interview comedian Scruncho, me and Cedric the Entertainer. If not, he stole your shit. Oh, no. For y'all today, my name is Sensei Rip. Till next time, peace.
Cedric, he stole your shit. Oh, no. Let me get you. Because I'm hearing. Like Cedric, my partner. We love Cedric, right? So here, let's. It's when we first started doing comedy, did Katt, right? We was too young just to say niggas. You couldn't really steal our shit because we were nothing to steal from. We was just like, now do we do the same joke? Yeah, but not to say you stole it. I ain't gonna say that, but this will happen, right? Yeah. I'm lost. Always say you stole it because at the time, right? I just remember Katt called me from the theater, right? Okay. He was like, I'm gonna kill that nigga Cedric. I said, why? He said, nigga, I'm at the theater right now, and the nigga is doing my joke. I'm like, nigga, you bullshit. I said, the joke when you in the car, and the music's so loud that you can't hear the engine turn off. He said, nigga, yes. I said, Katt. He said, now I'm going to the improv, my nigga. I'm going to kill that nigga. I said, Katt, listen to. I said, listen careful. That's a blessing. I said, nigga, everybody gonna know who you is. That nigga Cedric finna put you on. He probably finna get you some money. Nigga, humble that, take that. It ain't like he stole it. It's like the nigga embracing you. Nigga, I said, nigga, you young, then we finna be old. I looked at it from that point, right? Katt like, nigga, I'm glad you feel that way, nigga, because he's doing your shit too.
Y'all, them damn Virgos, I can't stand y'all, but I love you.
And he's pop locking as we speak. I mean, the time I only had 3 jokes I had. All my bits was big. I had a pop locking joke, you know what I mean? When I called 2
stole
niggas
your
each
shit
other.
too.
I said, niggas don't fight. Remember before we was fighting?
Hey, Miss Leo.
Before we was even shooting each other? You know what we used to handle stuff with our talent. And then I have homie come to the stage, and he had a glove.
I had to. He said, I'm glad you feel that way because you stole your shit too. God damn it. I'm not, I done ate my stuff already. I'm not messing with Katt. No, I'm not. I'm going to rewind that back. But to me, that was funny. That was funny. Don't forget to share, like, and share. I don't know where my likes is at. Please tell me my likes are somewhere. Hit the like if you are not subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe. Hit the like. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go and let's go. Okay? Now let's go. He's I'm glad you feel that way because he stole your shit too. Let's carry on.
No, we used to handle stuff with our talent. And then I have homie come to the stage, and he had a glove. And you think he'd pull out a gun, he pull out the glove. Then when he pull out the gloves, I pull out my glove, and then he started pop locking. Ooh, and then we have a pop lock, you know what I mean? Right. And then, so that was the whole thing. So the first time Cedric see me do it, that was big for me because 96. You know what I mean? I'm fresh. Nigga only been doing comedy a year. I get a chance to get out at the Comedy Store in Hollywood, Fat Tuesday. I had a whole hood come out, nigga. So I did that. I did the skate. That's all I want to do, right? Right. And then said, like, nigga, when you pulled out the white glove, I said, ah. And I was so excited. I came home like, you know, Cedric said, so I was excited about it. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen the nigga do it on the
was you still excited when you seen the nigga do it?
Nigga, the whole hood called me, cuz we gonna kill that nigga, man. I'm like, nah, he just steal it, man. It ain't, you know. But he just took the whole beat. Yeah, if you put them side by side, it's obvious. I don't know if a lot of times with cats like that, they don't steal. You know what I'm saying?
They inspired.
Yeah, you know, but hey, you know what? He seen it. You know what I'm saying? And he complimented me on it. Okay. And he didn't tell me it was his then. He said, nigga, the white gloves.
Just like when
that's what he said, you know. And I was, and to me, that was homage, you know what I mean? And he could have gave it to me. I would have gave it to me to ask if he would. But you know, at the end of the day, yeah,
why did
20 years ago?
Why he couldn't just bring you out doing that?
I know
that would have been hell.
I mean, we said that. I seen Usher because you know I was the first nigga to bust the skates on stage. You know what I mean? I was the first nigga skating on stage. You know what I'm saying? And I see Usher at a sloop party. I'm like, cuz you know that's my joke. And I pulled out the camera, showed the joke. You know, yeah, that is your OG. And, you know, but it's like, now and that's a different thing because.
And what year was that when you ran down on Usher? Well, you know, when you saw him at Snoop Party, I don't want to.
Oh, that was 2020.
Oh, that was.
I just seen him at Snoop Party and told me the first thing.
And he bust that move on stage recently. Like
he do it. Right? That's what he. He do it on his act.
Oh, that's
why the stage tag now.
Wow.
We did not.
You done stole that man. He stole your shit too. So funny, so funny, so funny, so funny, so funny.
It's hard to juggle everything in life. I feel like Purdue Global.
Go. Kevin Hart responds to Katt Williams calling him an industry plant on Club Shay Shay. That's right, y'all. For
through there and made all lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made all lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh Factory. In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to LA and in his first year in LA, he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words. He just did his documentary with Chris Rock where he told you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was.
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I hate to seem like a petty individual for picking apart lies, but Jussie Smollett gonna keep lying until you say we don't believe you.
Moments ago, Kevin Hart will respond to Katt Williams via Twitter with a post that reads, "Gotta get that anger about you, champ. It's honestly sad. In the meantime, please enjoy my movie trailer to my next film, Lift, which will be dropping on Netflix in 8 days. There is a moment in the trailer where Goo says they really love you. I know she's talking about Katt, laughing emoji. Mark your calendars, world. This one is special." All right. Now, again, that was Kevin Hart responding to Katt Williams, calling him an industry plant on Club Shay Shay yesterday. Of course, he just threw a couple jabs, right? But that, right? Some people even went as far as to say Katt Williams was messy. The Breakfast Club interview where Kevin felt the need to, address Katt Williams criticizing comedians that he's worked with, right? Tiffany Haddish. There's a list of comedians that he never
on drugs.
Had a drug problem. That's what ruined his career. And I think that's the part to this day that Katt Williams, he just takes it personal. I feel like the comedy game need both of y'all, right? Because there's another generation of comedians who are, coming on the scene a little different. They're using social media as the means to go viral, and they need all of the guidance from the OGs. So I can't be mad at the fact that Katt Williams felt
now Katt saying no, do it yourself, because you're gonna have to bend over, allegedly. I don't know about that. I don't know.
In their history. Somebody put some misinformation out in regards to you and your career. You have a right to defend yourself. But listen, I'm gonna leave you this clip of Kevin Hart speaking on Katt Williams on the Breakfast Club and moving forward. Do you think that's a good idea for stand-up comedy? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. But
comes from, you keep pointing at Hollywood. Hollywood this, the white man, this, and this. When do you take responsibility for your actions? You had the shot.
Katt was in that position at one
point. You were the guy.
Yeah.
You were set up to be the star. You didn't show up to work. You off promo shoots. You trips that they had set up for you. You became a risk to the studios, which is why the studios let you.
Why was he a risk?
He chose drugs.
Oh, okay.
Take responsibility for what you chose and say, you know what? I gotta fix me, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna stand up for comedy.
You have to be a true swimmer to understand that part of fighting the rip current doesn't require fighting at all. Quicksand is like that. The more energy you put into it, the more it's going to bring you down. The blessing in all of it is that whatever you thought terrible about me, you're never going to see the evidence of that. Yeah. So even if you said, hey, Katt Williams is on drugs, every time you see me, I'm going to look better than I did the last time you saw me. Mm-hmm. These are not the effects of drugs, the type of clarity that I present. If they can't build you up, they only got one other gear. So their job is to say, hey, he got arrested for this, but they don't have the same energy to say, hey, we dropped the charges because none of it was true. They'll just act like.
Exactly. Now, hold on. What Kevin did was prove Katt Williams right. How did you, from a nobody who didn't put in that work, become the star of the show? How did you get a leading role in nobody? Where you at? Now, nobody, the same way people was going at Dame Dash, right? Remember Dame Dash was talking about how Kevin is? Who remembers? He was like, yo, I put him in his first movie. And he don't never even mention me. So Kevin knew where he wanted to go. That's not mentioning. I know that already. One thing about Katt, he never denies what he has done. But he just proved Katt right. Should have just, again, be quiet.
You somehow got away with it or something. But the people that are on the internet are still real people. So I don't care whether you're right or wrong. I just care how you feel. And for the people that are in my corner, they know that at the end of the day, I'm never going to do anything that makes us look bad, because us is all I got. And on the other token, they've got to at some point think I'm dead for it to be called playing possum. And it's what happens after that. The fact that whatever you label me with, why couldn't you beat that guy? Like, none of it applies to you. You're not going to jail, and they're not saying anything about you. So why can't you beat it?
Yeah.
Pay close attention to this. Energy flows to where attention goes. If you are focusing on
we're just gonna go all down the line, baby. I got some more good stuff for you just to do. Just to do now.
Listen, I don't know if you've been under a rock. Already starting the year off strong with the best interview of the year in the first week. Shout out to Shannon Sharp. Like I said, 10 million in 24 hours. That's crazy. It goes to show a list of comedians reacting to Katt Williams' explosive interview. Yes, when I say we got a list of comedians, we talking some of your favorites, man. So let's get right into some of these reactions from some of your favorite comedians. First up, we're going to go with Kevin Hart, because he started off early this morning via Twitter, responding to Katt Williams with his post that reads, "Gotta get that anger up out your champ. It's honestly sad. In the meantime, please enjoy my movie trailer to my next film, Lift, which will be dropping on Netflix in 8 days. There is a moment in the trailer where Goose says they really love you. I know now she's talking about Katt. Laughing emoji. Mark your calendars, world. This one is special." Next up, we got Tiffany Haddish. She responded in one of the posts on IG. Her comment says, "I am not mad. I just wish he would get his facts right about me. Dang, I guess I will send him a reminder text. But are we sure that it's Katt Williams? He looks a lot like Charleston White." Next up, comedian Gary Owen. He said, "I watched the Katt Williams interview on Shannon Sharp, and I still don't know if I was getting respected or disrespected. I kept going, wait, is that a good thing or a bad thing?"
Oh, no, he said it was a good thing.
To a fan via Twitter saying, "My mouth and booty hole have never been violated, so there's that." Michael Blackson also responded to Katt Williams saying, "Katt Williams is a very smart midget knee guy. He took shots at the top 10 comedians alive today so we can all respond and make him relevant again. Brandon T. Jackson responded to Katt Williams' comments about Big Mama's house saying, no matter what they say, the Most High put me where I am. Period.
Now,
never.
I don't know when, but we're going to get into Mr. Brandon T. Jackson. Yes, we are. We're going to get into him and his pappy. I ain't forget about you, Brandon. We're going to get into you and your pappy. Okay? Allegedly. There's a lot of scamming was going on. Allegedly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You think we don't know who your pappy is? I know all about them Detroit folks. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Jesse, not a comic, responded how Kevin come out of nowhere. Came out of nowhere. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mr. Brandon think he going like he think he going. Oh no. We're gonna get into you and your pappy, brother. Yes, we are. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, we will. Oh, yes, we will. My girl Nick up in here. I ain't see her come creep her butt up in here. Oh, the first time I heard, yeah, Paper Soldiers. I didn't even watch that. I didn't even hear about him on that. Let's go.
It did nothing strange for a piece of change. Hashtag no casting couch. The legendary George Wallace responded saying, just want to take a moment to apologize for anything I've ever said or done or thought about saying or doing to Katt Williams or to anyone Katt has ever known and whatnot.
I mad at you, George.
Listen, no one wants smoke with Katt right now.
George is
Like
funny as
said,
hell.
a lot of people are giving their reaction. Even Joe Rogan moments ago responded saying, listen, I love Katt. He's one of my favorite comics and I love to have him on. We talk about him all the time, and if he's down, I'll make it happen. Comedian Faison Love, he been sending shots at Katt Williams all day via IG, posting, old clips of Katt Williams and some of the most wildest moments he's had over, the years with his career.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah, it's obvious, man. This interview was struck a nerve in some of your favorite comedians. That's obvious. And of course,
hey,
even if
Lady
you weren't
D.
offended, man, a lot of people just entertained because this is definitely a classic interview. And I also think Faison did an interview with Art of Dialogue earlier today, giving his exclusive response to Katt Williams. I seen the title. It says something like, he called Katt Williams the most overrated comedian of all time. Look, my man, he posted a 911 call to Katt Williams. Like I said, he going at it with Katt today, man. So y'all check out his response to
we don't want to see it.
Katt
Corny.
Williams. Also, comedian Ali Sadiq posted this video. He said he want to step in the ring with Katt Williams. Yes, you heard that correctly. He said he want to throw the hands with Katt in the ring for charity. As you see here on the screen, the post reads, don't say anything until Katt Williams invites Ali Sadiq to this hallway or ring. Don't say shit until you say something to me. Remember the unknown brother. I am not a 12-year-old boy or a woman. What up? Proceeds can go to a literacy program. Oh yeah, Steve Harvey. Tell him to catch me out in the ring or the streets. Let's work it out. You can have all the money. You're going to need it because if you accept the ring or the hallway, you will be on a slow drip after either incident, so you can have the money. Comedian Red Grant, who is also one of Katt Williams' closest friends, he responded via IG with the post that reads, thanks, Katt Williams, for letting people know it's truth over white lies. My campaign is based on the truth to expose the political lies. We have to hold our political leaders accountable until they tell the truth, until it becomes a part of their nature. Purpose over popularity. Hashtag Grant at large. All right, now again, that was a list of comedians. Like I said, it's been a Katt Williams takeover for the past 24 hours. The way the timeline is looking, I'm sure this will carry well over into the weekend. But like I said, man, Katt Williams, he name dropped a lot of people. A lot of people spoke on a lot of topics. And already, I believe this is easily one of the best interviews of the year. Of course, we can call it number one, but let's be honest, this is the first week of 2024. And already, Katt Williams, he wants smoke, man. He done spent the block. He said, listen, I got receipts, exposing people stealing jokes, any narrative that pretty much has existed when it comes to Katt Williams' career over the years. Katt Williams is back and saying, listen.
Now, we're going to go to Luda. We're going to go to Luda. I want to lick you from the head to the toes, and I'm going to move your head, make it down to the floor, and I'm going to, it can feel so good. What's your fantasy? Now let's keep our tongues. We ain't finished. Now let's go.
Whatever's heavy on my heart is always on my mind. Like Snoop's cannabis shredder, I'm always on my grind. They throwing shade cause could never take my shine. I bring my watch collection on my jet. Let me take my time. Like fine wine, I'm aging like Benjamin. Whatever's heavy on my heart is always on my mind. Top 5, I'm worth mentioning. Bring me rappers, I'm lynching them. See the pendulum swing, Jesus with diamond thorns. Ludicrous, swaddled in Gucci linens when I was born. Never been Illuminati, only Illuminati. And I only left with when coming from any party. Top 5, I'm worth. Now I'm married with kids, the evolution of life. Never been a clout chaser, never say for likes. R.I.P. John Singleton. You never have to flex when you earn every one of your Fast and Furious checks. Afro with the sideburns. Yeah, that's my signature. Now I'm married with kids. Addictions on the rise. Comedians check your temperature.
Luda, that didn't help you. Girl, we all beef on Amazon. Join the line. That didn't help you, Luda. Because you did. It's amazing. At one point in time, you did cut your hair off. I mean, that's what happened. You cut them sideburns off. You did do that. Right? And then we know that I don't know who had it first, but I remember Katt had his beard like that. And you did all that for what? To say it's back? We don't care that it's back. We're talking about when you cut it, right? You talking about, we want to know when did you cut it and why did you cut it? Now, you was better off saying, hey, I cut it because I wanted to. I wanted to change it up. I've been having hair all this time. I wanted it. He didn't say none of that. So that didn't help the case, Luda. Luda, you still my dog, Luda. You still my dog. But, hey, well, all right. And then he tried to throw in, John Singleton got him in there. Why would you put John Singleton's name in there? The man ain't here no more. So what you trying to say? What you trying to say? Okay. We're gonna keep this surviving. Surviving Katt Daddy. Hold up. Let me get it ready for you. Okay, Vaughn. Hold on. Oh, Trick Daddy had something to say. We're gonna get the Trick Daddy. We're gonna get the Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy, Trick Daddy, Trick Daddy. Uh-huh. We gonna get the Trick Daddy. Cause Trick Daddy mad no mofo. Right? Oh God. I'm just saying. Woo! And we got some more stuff in here for you. Yes, we do. Now, let's see what Mr. Charleston had to say. Uh-huh.
The Rat Williams name about 3 years ago. Oh wow! Oh, see, I didn't even know that. Yeah. Oh wow! See, I didn't even know that. Yeah. I took that name on 3 years ago, man. So that's my comedy name. Oh, cause people was comparing you to. Actually, I thought you was related to Katt Williams when I first seen you and heard about you. I thought you was related to him and shit. So I was like, damn. Yeah, that was part of the concept for the name, because everybody was comparing me to him. Right. But to be clear, there's no relation there, right? No, I'm a white. I'm a white. Here, Williams. Right. All right. Cause y'all do look exactly alike. I ain't even gonna front. Right. Yeah, I ain't never heard that till now. Most of my comparison have always been to Damon Wayans. So all my life I've heard I look like Damon Wayans. Damon Wayans? I don't see that. I see more so Katt Williams than Damon. Yeah. Damn. So let's talk about this comedy thing real quick. So you actually getting into comedy, like, and selling out shows and whatnot. The internet pushed me into comedy. I just wanted to be a community activist. The internet made me funny. I used to cuss motherfuckers out for calling me funny. But what I realized was people really can't handle the truth. So they gotta laugh at the truth to keep from really taking it and digesting it. So I had an old guy that told me, a very funny guy. He said the greatest joke ever told was told as a truth. The greatest truth ever told was told as a joke, because people can't really handle the truth.
We're gonna keep the surviving Katt Williams interview going. Yeah, we is. Because Cat Daddy done woke them all up. All them little sleeping little birds is up. Uh-huh. Don't forget, please check out Night and Day. Check them out. Tell them I sent you. Tell them Sugar sent you.
That's one of her jokes. Yep.
That wasn't her joke, because Charleston White been saying that. That's a stolen joke.
Damn, they even stealing. So yes, and that's another
stole
thing.
A joke, just responding back.
Hey, love.
Just responding back.
And that's another
irony
thing too.
Bro, the irony in that though, she stole a joke to reply back to the nigga.
Right. That's crazy, ain't it?
That's crazy. That's crazy in itself, bro.
Right.
I mean, Tiffany, I want to like you, but damn, this is crazy. You just stole a joke.
A
You know what I
G.I.
mean?
Jane
To
joke.
reply back, right, dude? It's a G.I. Jane joke.
Right. So,
Oh man, damn.
so that
damn,
takes us
man.
right into the next segment with Cedric stealing Katt Williams' joke. So you know he went at Cedric the Entertainer about stealing one of his jokes.
Stealing
Yeah, you know what I mean,
jokes, man.
and try to act like it was his. So let's get into this clip right here. This is Katt Williams sharing his thoughts on Cedric.
The Jay-Z of the comedy, the Jay-Z of the comedy game. It'd be in the space shuttle, right. But it's a space shuttle.
Hey, brethren.
That's the same joke. That's the same joke. What y'all think?
That's the same
Is that the
joke,
same joke?
bro. That's the same joke.
Hey, brethren.
What's up, Suge? What's up, gang? How everybody doing? I saw somebody shout me out in the chat that went by. What's up, Jackie? Okay, that was Jackie.
You know that was Jack
Yeah,
and Nick and
I'm on mute till we get to a break.
Some more.
I just want I'm gonna stay on mute until we get through the video because I want to know how much I can really say about this.
No, we seen this part of it. I was going to skip it, so technically we had a break because we seen that in the beginning. I was just going through all of them. But it was something, God tag it, that he said, and they totally threw it all the way off. And then he tried to talk about, I got to see which one it was because I played this the other day. I'm telling you, that's the only interview I've seen in a while that it doesn't matter if it's true or false or whatever. It was pure comedy. And I was like, damn, we want more. We want more. We want more. I done spit out the grapefruit juice, bro. I don't almost, I don't drop this, drop that. I'm like, listen, we was having malfunctions fucking over Katt Williams, right? Katt Daddy Williams, right? They don't F me all up. I had to put everything down messing with him. When he said I was going to beat his stomach up or something, fuck his stomach up, something like that. I'm like, I'm done. I am so done. King Kev and just coming out the closet. Oh, she's having a fight with Amazon. I told her to get in line. But we going through this. We got more to go. But go ahead, bro.
Hey D, what's up, Lady D and Nick baby? One thing I noticed is everybody who came out and said something, you notice none of them said Katt was lying. They just didn't like what he said. And are we not okay? We know that Steve Harvey's a gatekeeper. Steve Harvey would have never been on network TV. He would have never been the host of Family Feud because Steve Harvey, and let's just be honest, they tried to make him the face of Black America with the movie and the book, you know, Act Like a Man, whatever it is.
With the Apollo now.
Right.
With the Apollo.
So again, they groomed him into that position. And then he was on a little the talent show with all the little kids on there. The kids say the darndest things or whatever. Now I'm looking at Steve Harvey, you know, as big lip as country as Steve Harvey is. Steve Harvey,
I can't take y'all.
And then who did Steve Harvey bring in? Of course, he brought Sid with him, who was a St. Louis boy. And then he brought Ricky Smiley.
Hold on, bro. Steve is from St. Louis too?
No. I'm talking about Sid.
I'm saying where's Steve?
I'm saying even back when Steve brought Sid along from St. Louis, it was another comedian. It was a couple of comedians out of St. Louis, and Darius Bradford being one of them, Jesse being another one. But those guys were much in the line of Katt Williams, not his persona, but they were very frank in their comedy. They would say things about certain gatekeepers in comedy. And as we know now, it turns out to be true. Just like it kills me when they do these tributes to Bernie Mac. Steve Harvey couldn't stand Bernie Mac, and Bernie Mac couldn't stand Steve Harvey even more for the same reason. But Bernie Mac didn't get to speak on it in extent before he died. If Bernie Mac was alive today, I guarantee you when Katt came out, well, first of all, a lot of this stuff that happened never would have happened. But when you look at the things that Katt said about Ricky saying that Money Mike, the pimp role was his, well, didn't Steve Harvey do the same thing and say that he got offered Ocean's 12 before Bernie Mac, and it was totally not true? And these people, you know,
as I hear, he never got offered. Steve Harvey never got offered a Ocean 12. He tried to snake him out of it. So he had to feel like he was in position with the right people in order to be able to do that because he's a gatekeeper. But here's the thing: Steve Harvey is not funny, and Bernie Mac is. Ricky Smiley is not funny, but Katt Williams is. That's just Faison can say what he wants to also. But how many people say, man, you seen that Faison special? but people get mad because they picks and chooses, and that's what I don't like about us. If we like somebody, we'll excuse everything they do. That's right.
Like I said, I don't even want to go to that extent, but I know Steve Harvey to be an asshole. I know Steve Harvey is very rude, and I know Steve Harvey has thrown his weight around and got people who weren't even. I seen Steve Harvey get a production assistant fired because, and what Katt Williams said, that's why it was so funny to you. And my wife is here right now; she can attest to it.
Hey, wifey.
Baby, come here real quick.
Tell her I say, hey, wifey.
She getting ready to come in the room. She'll say hi. Come here. Come in the room.
Hey, wifey.
I was just getting ready to tell him that story about Steve Harvey because we talking about the Katt Williams situation. Just so you know. Now remember when he got that PA fired on the show.
Oh yeah.
Say it loud. Why did he get that PA fired? When she walked in his dressing room. Because he didn't have his toupee on.
Yeah, that's what it was. He didn't have his hair on.
It was I did that show. Right. 1990.
Yeah, he's nice.
I almost pissed on myself. He said, you bald headed. I almost pissed off.
Yeah, but see, and that's the. Go ahead, baby.
I said he's the biggest fake in Hollywood. The biggest. What you see on TV is not the real person.
No, the thing is cut.
Oh, she was just saying she was kind of.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got to come up to the mic, baby.
He is the biggest fake in Hollywood. What you see on TV?
Come on up.
She
said come up.
Oh, she wants you to come up.
I just got home from work.
She worked in Hollywood for 15 years. She was head costume designer at Universal. And
the realest person is Wayne Brady.
She would tell me about these people before I knew him, and I was like, and then I would meet these people. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, sis.
No, I just told her to come on up because your audio was breaking up.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have her. She busy with the dog. She just came in, but I was getting ready to tell that story.
Okay.
That's why I wanted her to come in because I was doing the 1999 BET Awards, and Steve Harvey was a presenter. And one of the little PA girls that we hired, that was just the production assistants. They run around and do things for the celebrities or, backstage things or whatever. This particular girl was supposed to stand outside Steve Harvey's dressing room and make sure nobody came in. Well, one of his family members had came to the door. She didn't know whether to let him in or not because the family member started making a big deal, but she didn't know that was the family member. So she wanted to get his security to run it by him. She opened his dressing room door and Steve was getting his toupee put on, that high top he used to wear, just like Katt said. And my wife, that's why I was, having her verify.
That wasn't no toupee. That was a whole extra head.
Then he had a whole man unit, but he got this girl. This was like a little 18-year-old. This was like a little 18-year-old production assistant. And then Tresha told her that if she ever told anybody that she saw him without his hairpiece on, that he would sue her. Ain't that crazy? This is an 18, 19-year-old girl. This is a part-time job for her. She's a production assistant, she's a gopher on the set. So you know, but that's the kind of dude he is. And that's why I was saying a lot of these people, you know, I met some through my wife, some just working in the industry when I was out there. And these people, they put on a facade to you, like that big fake ass smile Steve Harvey always have on. Steve Harvey is never like that. Him and Ronald Isley are the two most arrogant celebrities that I ever came across.
And
I
he
never
has a
thought
weird
that
one
about.
too.
Huh?
Hey, Kev. Hey, Shug.
Hey, what's up, D? Go ahead,
I
sis.
thought I seen Steve Harvey's wig move. I thought I saw it, but since
Steve
nobody
Harvey
else
used to
saw
pay
it but
thousands.
me, I
You
thought
see
it
what
was
Nick
just a
said?
glitch.
Nick said,
You know, Steve Harvey got his hair
no,
good, got
Cat,
his good hair from Ed.
can you put Nick in the closet, please?
No, that's my girl,
Steve
Auntie
Harvey.
Big.
Can you please put her in the closet?
Steve Harvey is the president of the hair club for men. I'm telling you, he had his.
He
He
got
didn't have
them
his.
ad lib store. Stop playing. Somebody
Yeah,
put
Steve.
her
Ronald
in the
Isley
in
wears
the, in
one
the
too.
Huh?
Ronald Isley wear one too.
well, as he should. He's about 100 years old now. As he should.
But he's not a nice guy either, because I ran across him on several occasions on several different events, and Ron Isley is not a nice person. I've seen him
You
be
have to
super
remember,
rude to
Kev, when
people.
he brought that song out. What was it called? Keep it on a down low.
But see, this
With
is
that
again.
toupee on.
This the part I don't like. When you like somebody, you gonna defend them. See, that's the difference with me. I don't have no picks and chooses. Even if I love you, even if you're a family member of mine, even if you're one of my favorite artists, I don't care. When you step on the other side of that line, that's it. I can't mess with you. That's all I'm saying. People just, people want to excuse these people because they have this romanticized vision of how these people are. Like I said, Steve Harvey is not funny. When I look at Steve Harvey and when I see Steve Harvey perform, we know he can't act. That's why you never see him in any
And
movies.
he's not that funny either. He's not that
And
funny.
he's not that funny. He always shucking and jiving. He always shucking and always. So you can never take him seriously. And the same thing. But let's go back to the dress thing when we was talking about that too. Again, nobody said nothing. They didn't come out. It was no backlash when they talked about Katt Williams when he was, getting locked up or whatever it was. Nobody came out and said, man, y'all shouldn't be talking about Katt like that. But as soon as Katt come through and say he gonna beat up Said Belly and Steve Harvey wear a wig.
God, stop that. Oh God,
What are we mad about?
That got me in trouble. Yes, I spit out my stuff.
And see, that's the thing that I think a lot of these people, I don't care if it's a rapper, it's an actor, a singer, people have these romanticized visions of these people because of the records.
You're
of the
right,
movie.
and excuse the behavior.
And I'm
Look at
telling
R.
you,
Kelly. Who would have sung that one?
I'm telling you, 90% of these people, 95% of these people are nothing like that. I'm gonna tell you who else one of them. Well, I put her ahead of Ron Isley. I put her right up there with Steve Harvey. And I'm gonna tell you, she's an asshole. And I would have never thought that about her.
Allegedly.
Okay. Raven Simone is a BI. Is a super BI. Raven Simone, yes.
Wasn't her and Oprah crying together not too long ago?
I have no idea, but I have nothing for that chick. She's a trip. That chick is really a trip. She's really a trip. Yeah. But anyway,
now, the reason why I have to say, guys, and also please be careful what you are writing in the chat and mods. Again, I need my mods to be mods. YouTube guidelines has changed again. And a lot of stuff is going in effect next week. And they're going to start holding you responsible for what you say too. Yeah, I will show you guys the guidelines at another time. Or you can go check your guidelines because everybody has them, right? So far as they are cracking down on bullying and how far that you can go. So you could say, I think, or it's my opinion, or you must say alleged, right? Again,
they did that to me on YouTube.
and they are saving everything, not just the chat, everything that people that when they come in to get you, everything you type. I don't care what chat you go into, everything you type. Be careful what you type. they're gonna use it against you because they got a cloud for that now.
Oh, the cloud. I don't even know how to operate the cloud. I have a
No, they got
camera.
their own cloud. We ain't got to operate. They have
And
their own.
it says the cloud. You can put this stuff in the cloud. I'm like, where?
No, that's like for your personal. It's still their cloud, but that's personal. I'm talking about
Oh,
their
goodness.
own cloud. Nothing is being erased.
Thank you.
Now they got a new function too. So like if the mods go and like I would know now. I don't know if that's coming up or that's now. I would know like which mod is working, how many times the mod is working, if they remove something, and if they remove people. That I like, so that I ain't got to worry about what mod got rid of this person, and I don't know. So there's a lot of changes that's coming. Protect yourself. So you can say what you want, but as we've been saying from the get-go, since I've been on here years ago, you can say things, but watch your wording. You can say what you want, just watch how you say it, make it fancy, start a new lingo. You know what I'm saying? You can still but do that. So, just like how we used to say when we used to be no promotions. I think they say like you can't, like even with the links, you can't, I forgot, but isn't the thing, it's so, but with the promotions, the scamming, I'm like, they not playing, right? But it's too many people. I'm glad I'm not in the beef sector, so I wouldn't have to worry about that. But I know you guys visit the beef sector. So y'all may think that y'all caping for somebody who's going after somebody, and you guys say the wrong thing, and YouTube gonna catch it and terminate your page. And you're just sitting up there in the chat. So I know a lot of you guys going in there figure, well, I can say what I want to say. Yeah, and that person, blah, blah, blah. Nah, they stopping that. And if somebody has, if I'm not mistaken, a child that's no longer here, and if you bring in that child up, your page will get terminated, and you
As
might,
it should. As
right?
it should.
Right, they're cutting off stuff like far as certain people you cannot go after. You can go, you can't pull up there. So like how before they used to pull up your stuff.
Oh, that's about time.
Right. Hey Gary. Right.
Hey,
So
Gary.
certain things that they did in the past, you cannot pull that up. They stopping with the doxing.
Oh,
like you can't go so far with that.
That's a good
doxing.
thing.
Yes.
You should have got them long time
like
ago.
I said,
I believe Katt
sis.
too, G. 100%. I believe him, Gary.
All the way.
No, that's
all right,
my
so I
little
just wanted
good
to
right there.
give that little announcement because I want us to stay on top of the curve. Because I know, like I said, you can be comfortable here because we ain't talking about nothing. But I do know you guys do go other places. And whenever the content creator is saying what, y'all go along with it. Stop it. Stop it. Again, the guidelines are there for everybody, right? It's everybody who has a YouTube channel got the same guidelines. Go check it out for yourself so you won't be surprised.
Hey, Suge. I'm looking at the thumb. I'm looking at the thumbnail you got up there. Trick Daddy better be careful too before Katt busts his stomach.
No, stop.
Look like if you punch him
out my everything yesterday.
I'm doing well, Gary. Thank you.
Hey, listen.
Gabby said, "What's up, good looking? Hey, good looking."
I'm telling you, they lucky
he
Bernie
is
Mac
looking.
is not alive because Bernie Mac would have came and stamped everything Katt said. They lucky because they wouldn't have went at Bernie. They couldn't have came at Bernie at all.
Who synced
Bernie
the video?
Mac.
Who synced the video? I played it, but who literally synced it?
I ain't seen nothing.
I did.
Now, if you synced it, whatever happened, I don't know. This is my opinion. This is,
Want
I'm
some
not.
milk and cookies.
Yeah, remember, he's passed away now. So, like I said, things are changing. I want to get in the habit. This is just my I don't know what, but he paused. If you seen, he stayed hyped the whole time. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know, was it down to Bernie or somebody else? And he paused and he had to think about what he was getting ready to say. Because he may be telling a lot of shit, but a lot of shit ain't told it. If you know what I mean. He telling a lot of shit. And he paused. And then you could tell his heart crushed. Like, and then he watched what he said. Do you remember that part, Kev?
Yeah.
Like, was it Bernie Mac at that point, or was it somebody else?
Well, Bernie, see, what it was for Bernie is, I think the reason Bernie spared him, he did kind of pull back, but Bernie was kind of doing it for the culture. You know what I mean? Because he didn't
Not
want
talking about him, but talking about what he couldn't. He wanted to say what happened to Bernie, but he couldn't.
Right.
And it hurt him so bad. Whatever that was done, if something was done, right? We don't know, but you could tell
the way he said it. It kind of implied that it was more to it than, you know, what we know. And like I said, I think Bernie was getting ready to do exactly what Katt doing right before he passed away. Now, whether those two things had anything to do with each other, it's only speculation. But I know that, to me, I just look at you know, whether you don't know what's going on or not, just look at a couple things he said. He talked about Tiffany Haddish and said stealing a joke from him. They played the jokes side by side. If you've seen them, they played them on TikTok. They got them on YouTube. They both stole his jokes. It's you can't dispute that. So that lends credibility to the rest of the things that he's saying. And again, I think Michael Blackson said it best. He said he picked out the top 10 comedians, I think he said, and went after them, or whoever made that comment. Well, look at the people that get everything in Hollywood. Then it rings true. So wait a minute. Right. What
breaking up, bro?
Okay, so let me ask you this. Kevin Hart's first movie was Soul Plane. Do you remember any funny line that Kevin Hart said in Soul Plane?
No.
But can you remember a Katt
his
Williams
first
line?
movie, actually.
Okay, but can you remember?
No, his
but
first
people can.
movie.
Okay, but
his
look how
first
small
movie,
Katt Williams'
actually.
parts was in that movie with Tracy Morgan and Ice Cube when they robbed the church.
No, the one that Dame Dash did, right? That was his first movie, and then he shitted on Dame Dash, right? Pretend he
That was
never
Soul
knew.
Plane.
Look,
Yeah, that was Soul Plane.
That was Dame Dash
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
I don't know, but either who, he just proved he went up there. First of all, it's not the top 10 people. That's what he's right.
Well, that's
about
just what one of them said. But you can.
But what people forget that half of them went on his show mentioning his name. So he didn't bring them up.
That's my point.
Okay,
that's
bro.
my
Gotcha.
point. That's what I was saying. He didn't. He's responding to what they've been saying about him. But when people were talking about Katt Williams when he kept getting locked up, nobody came out and criticized the people who were talking about him getting locked up. So I don't understand why people are criticizing him for responding to the people who brought his name up in the interview first. Every one of those people brought Katt Williams up in their interviews previous to this. That's why he said, let me address them all at the same time so I can just walk down the line and slap the shit out of all of them. Because that's what he did. But again, I don't know why people's mad, because Katt Williams didn't say nothing about nobody's kids, nobody's family. He just stated facts that are easily provable, like the jokes. That if you got the jokes sitting side by side, they play Katt's joke in 1998, then they play Cedric doing the same joke in 1999. How can you dispute that?
No, the funniest part, Kev, I don't know what you in here, but the guy was in the barber shop, right? He was like, yeah, Kev, Katt called me, talking about that.
Yeah. I'm finna kiss it. I'm finna, yeah.
then the guy was like, listen, it paid homage, and that is beautiful. He said, "Yeah, I'm glad you said that because they stole your shit too." He's like
So
watching it right now.
now,
I started
here's
dealing with
another
him.
here's another thing. Like I said, I know Sid, he's not no bad dude. I know Joe Torre, who's also a comedian from St. Louis. Whenever you ever seen Joe and Sid do something together? They both from St. Louis, same age. We all the same age. How come you never seen Joe and Sid do nothing together?
They pushed both of the brothers out. But hold up.
No, I'm just
No.
saying.
Hold up, Cat. Now, as he's speaking, now it's not the fact. Now we know he's letting us know why. Actually, he's letting us know why we ain't seen some of them, because some of them ain't bend over. So we keep thinking that no, I ain't doing. He said he had to turn down 50 million 3 times.
Who else did that? Dave Chappelle, remember? And look what they
No,
did to him. He went crazy.
no.
He went crazy. He was smoking crack. He moved to Africa. Remember?
We're gonna get on that soon, okay?
I'm just saying.
No, that's what was said. But that's
look what they're
coming up
trying to
next.
do. Look what they're trying to do to Dave right now because he's talking about Israel.
Well,
okay, my bad. I'm on mute. Sis.
I mean, you can still say it, but
no, I'm on mute. I want to get through the video.
He ain't it ain't on this one. I tell you, we got to ride today. It's gonna be done today, but
you know me, my clip be full. I gotta
hey. Some of these people is again, some of the people we love, they're tricking us too.
Right. And let's be real, they're human beings. Just because they're celebrities, you don't think some of these celebrities beat their wife. You don't think some of these celebrities are on drugs or the same things you do. You don't think they kids bad like our kids bad. The same exact things that we go through, they go through, but we don't see that because of course they're not gonna show us that. And like I said, when I moved to LA and started working around the business, and then you see these people, you go, wow. I mean, people that you would never think certain things about, but then it makes you realize, wait a minute, why would you never think that about that person? That person's a human being just like everybody else. Money affects them.
Part. We talking about them private party parts. We talking about private party parts. The bend over, like he said, he had to turn down stuff because he wanted his buck to stay a virgin.
He wanted to keep it intact. Hey, but think about how many that did though, as opposed to who said no. Do you think more people said no, or you think more people said yes over the years?
And like you said, 90% said yes.
Okay, so that lets you know 95% of the celebrities are not what you think and who you think they are.
Exactly, but that's why I keep saying stop idolizing. God told you do not idolize man anyway. You know how many people is in jail right now because they are a fan of somebody and they don't even know you're in jail for them. They don't know you had to fight for them. They ain't gonna bail you out, and they see you on the street, they're gonna walk right by you. Right, we chose to make them, as they say, Hollywood, the stars. And no, we chose to do this. We chose to turn a blind eye because either they got an entertainer in front of their name, or they got a pastor in front of their name. Or see, these are the things we created. We just can't say, "Hey, their music is good, your voice is good," but we were never supposed to give them praise. Whatever they want to do in that world, that's their business. We had no business. And then I tell people you have to watch these things because even if it skips us, it trickles down. And whatever they're doing is trickling down. Like if you see one of them with the nail polish, and before they shouldn't wear nail polish, especially if you're a man, look at this trickling down. Now you see little boys with nail polish, right? So everything what you see them do is going to trickle down to us, or not us, but the younger you. Now they want to experiment, So these are the people that they have been doing dirty, And again, for Trick Daddy, didn't do nothing to him. He just called the man like all types of ugly shit. That's fucked up. Like Trick Daddy, like how I get in your joke, right? God damn it. Hold up. But I am going to let this play. But again, this is showing you if you get into this business, right? Because again, these are them doors you have to walk through. That people that keep saying that it's not real, it's realer than a mofo. It's realer than a mofo. So they letting you know, listen, we ain't gotta hide it no more. You want to come through these doors, that's what you gotta do. So people got to start making some decisions. Like if you people need they're giving it to you to whereas you don't have to be $20 million, $30 million, $100 million, $1 billion. Cause I didn't even get up to the daggone the alleged list yet. That's coming too because you got the official list, then you got some that's not real list. They done added names on their list, right? And he even brought up my poor man. He ain't bothering nobody, but he was on that list though. God damn it! Chris Tucker, I'm like, God damn, Chris. And they even had the time, and they put the time when he. I'm like, God damn it!
You see how
Right?
good he paid that transsexual in Rush Hour? Come on, man.
Nah, not forget Rush Hour. The other one with Bruce Willis. What's the
Maybe
name of
that's the
that
one
one?
I'm thinking about. Yeah, maybe that's the one
I
I'm
don't know.
thinking about.
What was the one he played with Bruce? And some people that's their favorite movie.
Yeah, I
God
can't
damn.
remember the name of it. I think that was the movie when he had,
And
But
they was in space or something.
yeah. Hey, I'm gonna throw an
I'm
old
waiting for
school.
somebody in the chat to tell us. And now the attachment, people is crying about food stamps on internet. Listen, let me tell you something. Baby, I'm trying to tell you what that's what you get. Hopefully it stays stuck on you and you cannot get it off. I tell you about jumping on my stuff. Oh shit. Get your dog. Oh, I'm
My
sorry.
wife laughing at you in the
Fifth
background.
element.
She hear you hollering at the dog.
Oh, she's holding at the okay.
She cracking up. My wife cracking up. She
Your
in the
wife
other
do it
room. I got the door
automatically, right?
closed. See her. Fifth element. Fundi said it. Fifth element. You sure right, Fundi. Peace, Fundi. Yeah, fifth element. and remember, they will still, even though they take you through the humiliation ritual, if you still don't follow the script, they're gonna get you. I'll just give you two examples. They put them in a dress and then they locked them up. Wesley Snipes, Young Thug. I'm done.
That was a bar. Bars, bro. Bars.
You remember his last album before he went to jail was Jeffrey, where he was on the cover with in a full blue dress, and then Wesley Snipes did Fu Wang Chu or whatever the name of that movie was. Yeah, where he was a transsexual in that movie. Yeah,
All
and
three of them.
him and John Leguizamo and then he didn't cooperate. Oh, tax evasion. Take your black behind the jail for 5 years. Yeah, they'll take you through the whole humiliation ritual, and they'll still, if you don't stick on script, they still gonna get you. So you can say yes if you want to, but trust me, they'll take that 50 million back they gave you to get that booty, and then they will humiliate you publicly, and then they will either ruin and cancel you, or they will send you to jail.
And then
to
it's
let
bad.
the next one know.
And it's bad because they let you get they let you they pass you that you get away with so much stuff, not knowing that you just like with the universe, you don't get away with nothing, right? Oh Lord, now they want to play music. You don't get. They keep that shit in their pocket, and the minute you don't do right, hey, remember this, remember that, because sometimes they put you in predicaments where there is no limits on statute. Limits on what's the word when you can still go take them to jail 20 years later.
Statute of limitations.
Statute of limitations. Yeah. So they put you in a type of predicaments, right? So when we see stuff that's 20 years later, it's not that some of them women just came forward. It's just that they went looking for the women and say, hey, it's time. Remember we sent you in for this? Okay, now there's no statutes of limitations. Get them. They have a job too. People thinking that these women just don't know. They put them in the predicament 20, 30 years ago. That's why some of these women probably like, what the hell? I don't even. Some of these women is seen that they don't even remember, but they signed the contract too.
Hey, you know who Katt didn't mention? One of the big.
For what, Catherine? It's for. Oh, it's sad now. But if you get demonetized, it's for 4 months. That's something else new. So you got to be like real. You got to be like so careful now. So I have to might just change up a lot of stuff. We might just do like just regular simple panels and stuff because I don't know.
just gonna say, look at the word.
Huh? I hear what you say, Lady D.
At the word. Hi, Catherine with friends. Just look at that word in there.
What word?
The word. And Catherine with friends. Just look at the word. This is the
Demonetized.
day. This is the world of today. Just look at that word.
Demonic.
Break it down.
Demon.
Or demonetized.
Right.
Demon.
Yes. Break it down. Come on, Kev. Shit, we're gonna put you in a timeout for 5 minutes.
You said look at the word. You ain't say with Catherine with friends. You ain't say on the TV. You ain't say the cat with him. So we looking for the word you're talking about.
You
Can we come out the closet now?
No, you got 5 minutes.
Come out the
Go in
closet,
there with
please,
Nick.
mommy.
Go in there with Nick.
Hey, you. Let me give y'all a little nugget too, real quick. I'm gonna give y'all a little nugget. I'm gonna give y'all a little nugget real quick. So everybody remember the Hood Classic Set It Off, right?
Yes.
Okay. So originally, the role of Cleo was not a lesbian woman, but that was Queen Latifah's soft opening to the world. You get what I'm saying? Okay, but we didn't peep that back at the time, did we? Okay.
Oh yeah, we peeped it. We peeped that shit.
Right, but we didn't talk about it.
Time she came out looking like she wanted to be.
But I don't know why, because she be. That's why
it was the worst kept secret in rap. We all knew, but just like Moni Love, you know.
Like this guy, me and the guy arguing. We ain't arguing, but we're on the Facebook, right? So they were trying to talk about light, and then the song that she made. I'm like, number one, you're in an old school hip hop group, right? So obviously, I know she was talking about a 17-year-old, but number one, she wasn't grown when it came out. She was grown when it came out, but it been written. Number two, it shouldn't have been your first time hearing it if you're in the old school hip hop. Number three, she never wrote the song. A man wrote the song. Right? Hey, Anti, a man wrote the song, and he was being disrespectful to women. So she took the song to flip it, letting them know. Now, how would you feel if we did young men like this? I'm supposed to leave it right there because he said his ass. Well, good. Let it stay stuck. I told him stop jumping his ass up on my stuff. Oh, sorry, guys. That's
Hey, you know what? You know something interesting. One of my grandparents said to me, and I never thought about it like that. She said, you know, it's interesting to me that society is setting out to effeminize a lot of these young men. She said, do you think if we would ever see a time where young women are raised and groomed to be studs? Like they're like they would make that a normal thing. Like women would be encouraging their daughters to, you know, I said, you know what? I never thought about it like that, but this is a person who's 90 years old. So their perspective is, you know, a lot different. But I just thought it was interesting because, you know, it's like our community is the guinea pig for everything. They want to see how much violence that they can introduce into the music, into the community. They do it through rap. They see how much alcohol and drugs that are acceptable. So they introduce that into rap. They, you know, the gang culture, the gun culture. They use our culture as guinea pigs to test out all of these things that they're trying to inject into society. You know, even with, you know, rap music was like that genre of music where, and I won't sit here and say it wasn't it wasn't the friendliest genre to, you know, LBGTQ, right? Back in the day. But look at what they did to rap music now. We got, like I said, the Young Thugs wearing dresses on their cover. We got the Lil Nas X. They even and I don't think it was an accident that Nas is in his name. Nas is one of our legends, right?
Thank you.
And then they put Little Nas, and then look what he represents. Listen, I'm not
But
his parent.
the bad part is when he got on I'm like, no, I'm not getting on the stage with you. You know,
Nah.
I mean, not saying, but again, they had to show what the old school embracing this. But Evil Who, let me just say the last part with the MC Light. At that point in time, allegedly, she didn't even like men. So, like, y'all canceling her for what? Like, first, people don't do no research. 4 things. She never wrote it. She just flipped it because a man wrote it. And she was just basically saying, you know, back in the days, them guys did have cars and then they did pick up little girls, but just so happened that little girl didn't want to be bothered with him. He tried to gas her. She still didn't want to be bothered with him. And she stayed in the school, right? So she just flipped it. So again, she never wrote the song. So no, she wasn't not after little boys. She was after little girls, allegedly. But we'll carry on. Okay, let me just let this go. Let's let this rock. Some of them fast forward it because we covered it already in the beginning. So if something is duplicated, I'm going to fast forward it. If you missed it, you're going to have to catch the replay.
Him and Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their life. They play good women, and I believe that the best actor should be in the best role.
So that's why
everybody.
Wow. Yeah, there's a go right here. Let me pull this picture up. Yep.
Come on, man.
That's when Ricky Smiley was in that dress. I put these brothers in a dress. It's like everybody black brothers gotta get put in the dress.
You know what? He gotta be the father for 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Paulette, is my 5 minutes up? Hey, Miss
had to go
Pinky.
through that ritual though. That dress ritual.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Daddy.
none of them niggas really can deny that. Hold on, did Cedric do you remember Cedric being in a dress?
I don't remember. I
I don't remember him being.
And like I said, shout out to my brothers day and night. Shout out to my brother Sincere from Forgotten Kings. Shout them brothers out, going over there and tell them Sugar sent you.
He ain't got no hard feelings about Katt Williams and what he said.
I wanted to go after Bernie.
Nah.
So they knew they set wouldn't be able.
I know the truth. You think I'm gonna let you shit on Bernie and then come get me? I'm the next king?
Him and to be the 4th Kings of Comedy when they was trying to get Bernie Mac out the way. You know what I'm saying? So basically they was talking all this downplaying Bernie Mac to him, wanting him to join the Kings of Comedy. I mean, he turned them down because they was talking junk on
Yeah, people was wondering why he wasn't one of the kings of comedy. Because he turned it down.
He got he turned it down. So let's get into this. Katt Williams on Bernie Mac. All right.
A king of comedy. Where the Katt?
No, they consider that. Like when after Bernie left, them same 3 guys I'm telling you about, the Kings.
Yeah.
Right? Because DL is the greatest.
Yeah.
No DL slander gets tolerated. But they came to me. I was supposed to be the 4th king. I got the offer.
Then what happened?
But I turned it down.
Why?
Because you shit on Bernie. And I know the truth. You think I'm gonna let you shit on Bernie and then come get me? I'm the next king? Fuck you.
Wow. Wow. I mean, we know for years that they kind of like, you know what I'm saying, acting shady towards Bernie Mac, yo. You know
Why you
that.
think they was acting shady towards Bernie Mac? Because he was the actual funny one?
Yeah, and not only that, he's a truth teller. And not only that, you know what I mean? Like, you know, he got a sitcom right after that. Then DL usually got it, you know, he had his sitcom. Cedric had his sick. They all got sitcoms off of that though. They all did. Yeah, but
Yeah, none of them niggas wanted to go after Bernie.
Nah.
None of them wanted to go after Bernie.
Nah.
Because they knew they set wouldn't be able to stand up. You know what I'm saying?
I said that.
To Bernie set.
Mm-hmm.
So they could have got Bernie out of there due to jealousy too. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yup.
Because that, you know, a lot of them was
We got our
that
own
type
panel, so I usually don't do other
He basically
panels.
saying he stole the material and some stuff. Clarkson, because they got him out the way. Yeah, Steve we black out here.
That white man heard
Do
what you
it.
said, Steve.
Do whatever
That's
you
what
want
Monique
with you.
said. He lost his show because the shit that the charades that went on when Monique came on there. They heard the shit that, you know what I mean? Steve would have played in a lot of movies.
Yeah, so he probably did.
And we played Ludacris already.
Was it a movie?
Ludacris ain't make himself look good with his response neither.
Hustle and Flow.
Oh,
Hustle and Flow.
That's why they won't let DL in.
Yeah, he was about
8. He was in 8.
huh? What you say, bro?
No, I was just saying that's why they won't let DL in, because DL wouldn't play that game either. Because remember when Bernie left, they wanted DL did a couple host gigs on that Kings of Comedy tour, but when he found out what they did to Bernie too, he stopped messing with him. And you notice none of them ever mentioned DL Hughley out their mouth, and DL Hughley is funnier than all of them put together. I mean, if you talk about
that he said there'll be no DL Hughley back. Okay, now let me go get to where we came from. All right, we're gonna get to something. I got something for you, Kevin Kev.
Yeah, DL's a truth teller too. They weren't messing with him.
Got something for you.
About that one. Eventually everyone gets compromised in that industry.
Right. See, everybody gets compromised depending on how big your pockets are. The bigger your pockets are, the more compromising you had to do. Again, give a shout out. I meant to put them in the title. I will put them in the title. Forgotten Kings and Day and Night. But just in case I do forget to drop links, like usually do. Y'all heard me say, you know, I'm always messing something up. But let's go.
And that's not Howard Stern, so it looks like they're just
reenacting who's that?
They reenacting it, right?
Yeah, and they probably never thought this video would resurface again. Well, actually, it really never surfaced because I've never seen it until
he
today.
Got lipstick on.
That would be
he got
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, man. He got the earrings. He got the boobs.
Got the boobs, the makeup.
That would be Mr. I never did nothing, Mr. Dave Chappelle. Yes, you did.
I can't even see.
I'm telling you, like we said, this is the time where everything's gonna be revealed.
And look who everybody in the room. Only black man in there.
Is gonna be
hey,
unturned.
Hey, Indiana. Welcome.
I don't even know how old this video is. It has to be in the 90s. Yeah, that has to be the 90s. I've never seen this video before, yo.
Right.
Never. I don't even know who's like you. I'm gonna try to see if we can find the credits, but I don't even know where even look. Let me see. Dave Chappelle portrays the Howard Stern. Let me track it and see. Dave Chappelle as
I don't think have Dave Chappelle ever denied that he was in a dress.
Have he? I know he was in some tights.
I mean, I guess he at a certain point of his career, he guess he was like became conscious of wow, why they always putting us in a dress all the time?
Right.
I gotta get a nice picture. Hold up.
Bro, that is
he spoke on it. I'll wait till you pause it.
Researching, featuring beat.
He did win.
I can't remember. I think it was. I think it was. I think it was around the
Are you sure?
time when he started, when he was talking
Or was
about
it them tights?
When he addressed the
Was it?
situation where he was saying how they sent the producer, then the director, and then the executive producer to try to get him to wear a dress. When this was a skit that he did about Howard Stern, and Howard Stern's co-host is a black chick named Robin, and
But they
she had
all
said
did.
something,
Yeah, but
and she
they
had
all
said
did.
something about Dave, and I think that's why Dave did the skit and played Robin, the black co-host.
It's all the same thing. It makes him no different than the rest of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At some point in time, you gonna get approached. Now,
but he did not claim it though. He said they tried to get when he was on Oprah when he made that comment. He said I didn't do that.
Right.
He never did it.
I think the distinction he was trying to make, or he was trying to say, was okay, just like he had the Chappelle show, so he had creative control over what content to a certain extent. Of course, the network did, ultimately had say so, but he had say so in the content. So I think he was trying to say it was different because he chose to make that skit as opposed to somebody came to him and introduced that to him and say, we want you to do this. But I don't, to me, it's not a difference. Yeah, to me, it's not a difference. But I'm just saying that's the distinction that he was trying to make. But
he said he never put on a dress. He didn't say when he was on Oprah, he never said, hey, I did it as a joke. Because no, you still like everybody else when you calling it when you're calling it a comedic thing. So he put on a dress. First of all, her chest, the girl chest, and even all that big. And look at all them people in the room with him.
Right. That's why I said earlier, they'll make you wear the dress, do the whole humiliation ritual, give you the 50 million, and then send you to jail or make you look crazy. Even after you do it. Now, with the whole episode with him turning down the 50 million, going to Africa, that's why I was trying to tie that together earlier when I was saying that.
And then, like I said too, you see how they keep this in their pocket. They put you in a compromising permission. You always got to fix my words, you and Deanna. What's wrong with y'all? Let's go.
Compromising position.
I'm laughing because I'm laughing too hard to do it.
What's up, Coffee? Yeah.
Y'all gotta get y'all job right.
Yeah, they're gonna get in that compromising position at some point in time. Period.
Right. But I think they put you,
of course,
in them.
Yes.
Right.
Intentionally. It's set up
like
that
I
way.
said, they keep it in their pocket. So when they ready for you, and a lot of times, I believe they done forgot this shit. Hold up.
You know what?
But it's like they forgot, but didn't forgot because they forgot how the business. So that's why when he's doing all of that talking, being that you brought up what you was bringing up, please don't say them names, but who he was talking about, they're like, okay, I may not could shut you up, I'm gonna shut you up a little bit, right? Because you're doing all of that, but you forgot you too, right? That's what this is like a reminder, like you ain't no different, ninja. You up there telling everybody you ain't want to do this, and you turn down 30 million, and you went, no, nope. Yeah,
it's like old voice. It's like Mark Curry said, they'll get compromising pictures of you, and then you just might be somewhere chilling. You done flew your girlfriend out, y'all kicking it, and a record executive walk behind your girl back and wave a little Polaroid picture that they got of you, reminding you that, hey, stay in your place,
Yeah.
And when you like I was saying earlier, that's why I brought up the point about they real pissed at Dave right now for talking about Israel and what's going on over in Gaza.
I just said, please don't say them names the way he does.
My bad. But because of that situation, I think that's why this came out, because like you said, they've had this forever. They said, okay, you want to run your mouth about something that we told you to be quiet about? You said you never wore no dress, right? Here it go. See, that's the game. That's the whole game in a ball of wax right there. They're gonna show you. You can deny, but they got something. Anybody whose name that you really know that's like a household name, trust and believe. I don't care who they are, from the biggest down to the C-list celebrities. But if you know their name, somebody in Hollywood has something on them.
And
Period.
that's just like
They keep
a
proving
lot
it.
of these. That's like a lot of these kissing videos, right? And we be thinking, first of all, the kissing things are staged. That listen, you better kiss homeboy, because before they was famous, you ain't kiss homeboys. But why there's no pictures? But we thinking, oh, we got them, we got. No, you ain't got them. A lot of stuff is put there so you can see it. Like, if there is no sneak picture, there is no sneak information. We ain't find out nothing. Everything we finding out is what they put there, and they leave breadcrumbs, right? They give you these breadcrumbs, and then bam, here go the whole loaf, right? So we've been thinking that we didn't leave. They didn't leave us these breadcrumbs, and then now they're mad we got the whole cake, right?
Right.
So no, all of these things are done purposely, right? Because again, it's not even that one he was talking about.
It's another one. Like
it's
you said,
another one that he did too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be 53 on the 23rd this month. I will never remember. You know what? Actually, I wasn't a Halloween costume person. I was just like, just give me the mask. I can get some candy, right? Just give me a sheet or something. It's crazy. If I did wear something, and
but
I
I can tell you for 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you for 100%. Not one of my friends or any of the boys that I knew growing up wore a girl's costume for Halloween when we were wearing Halloween costumes. Not one, ever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But in retrospect, we seen these things like Suge was saying about the breadcrumbs. Think about this. Remember when Wayne first blew up, and then they started calling Wayne the greatest rapper alive? Then what came out? The pictures of him and Baby kissing. See, again, they're gonna let you get to wherever you think you want to go, but when you get there, they're gonna send you a reminder.
Ooh,
hey,
wow, it's crazy. Even speaking of the man, the name Wayne. Look at Wayne Brady. He went now. All of a sudden, he got the like both.
Yeah.
Remember the Wayne Brady?
Did you hear what my wife said
all
earlier?
of a sudden.
Did you hear what she said about Wayne earlier?
No, that's why I told you to come up.
Oh, okay.
Which
Okay,
Wayne?
yeah, because I'm on my left. No, Wayne Brady. She's actually
I didn't hear, bro.
Okay, this is what she said. She's actually real good friends with Wayne Brady in real life. Because he worked at Universal Studios. They had the little theme shows. Remember Miami Vice? Wayne Brady used to play Rico Tubbs on the Miami Vice show. So my wife used to dress him every day. She's also friends with his wife. So, but like Wayne Brady, they'll put Wayne Brady up. Yeah, ex-wife. They'll put him up like Brian Gumble. He's the wholesome, clean, squeaky clean black guy, right? He's the cornball. Wayne Brady is nothing like that in real life. Wayne Brady talk like me in real life. But because he had the face, he had the talent. Remember, he can sing, he can dance, and he can act. They wanted to push Wayne out there. But because Wayne wouldn't go along with the program, that's why he kind of just faded off and disappeared. Wayne Brady is one of the most talented black people in Hollywood, period. But because they thought, because of his outward appearance and his demeanor and him being well-spoken and articulate, oh yeah, he's going to fall in line with the program. But he didn't. But then again, you hear the things that Dave Chappelle says, and nobody ever thought. And like you said, he said clearly, I'm not wearing no dress ever. But then this video surfaces. So that's why I said you can almost take everything that you see on social media or wherever and flip it upside down. The people that you think are corny, they're really about that. The people that you think that are really about that, and that stand on something, those are the people that take the 50 million. That's them the ones that get their booty tampered with. So, you know, and
then,
and you know, if they tried Terry Crews, big 6 foot, 4 swole black Hulk looking at, they'll try anybody.
See, but that's what got me mad there too, right? Now here go Terry Crews. It's sad that Ice Cube had to sit there and come out and speak on the show Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if he's you had what's his name? Everybody was not. Why is he the only one to have to speak out about it? And you could tell the way he was speaking, he was kind of in the daze. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of in a daze. But if it wasn't in there, why didn't they all say, hell no, we all read the same script? It wasn't in there. Something was in there because Q was like, nah, we didn't have that. That's not what he was saying. He was because Q said that even when he did the other show, you know, with the stripper thing, he said we didn't do certain things, but we left it to the imagination. So that means something was left to the imagination where he changed it and like, nah, I ain't doing that. So it may not been the brutal babe where we can see it with him,
right?
But it was something in that last scene that he did change because he even said that it did. He didn't even pay for. He didn't even pay him. He said he only had a couple of parts, and then he wrote. My man wrote himself into a whole movie. You can't
He wrote
the
the script. Who else gonna write and have Katt speak the way he speaks so it makes sense?
He said he went from one part and he was dropping jewels. My ninja wrote himself throughout the whole movie. I ain't mad at you, Katt. Congratulations. Right now. That is, listen, let me just get this straight. That is not to say he may not have had his thing played with, but I keep telling you guys time and time again, just because some of them are put here to be whistleblowers, right? So when people is giving you information too, that's their job also. Just remember that. We love hearing all of this, but that doesn't mean idolize them neither. Let me just say that. Just like Orlando and all of them. Some of them is there, that's their job because the devil must reveal his hands, right? The devil must reveal his hands. Yes, he is speaking the truth, but his job is to speak the truth, right? And then everybody else is gonna, oh, you're crazy, all of these type of things, you're bipolar. Because even when he said about Kanye West, and he was like, well, you call them, you said the person got mental illness, so what you expect from them? Like, and you're still watching them. What are you looking for? They are what you said, right? So that's why you gotta be careful. You can't call somebody mental illness and all this other stuff, and then look for them to do things that's not mentally ill, right? That's if they mentally ill, as they tell the truth, right? So that's like totally crazy. But if you're saying they're mentally ill, they're bipolar, that's because they're doing what they're supposed to be doing because their mind is messed up, right? But again, it goes to show you, even though he may not have participated, his life is still on the line because certain things the man still can't tell you. You should have saw that man's face when he was speaking upon burning. Like, if y'all just only really knew, he knows how far to go to. Well, they just giving you enough, but not the whole story.
When you look at a lot of these guys, and I pay attention to little small stuff like Miguel Nunez, they put him in a dress. Then what happened to him after that? Orlando, what's his name? With the big eyes,
Brown or something. Not Orlando Brown.
Orlando Brown. That's the young
the one who looked like the one
Juwanna Man. I mean, not Juwanna Man, but
yeah, you're right.
The one that was in with the drum line with Nick Cannon.
He was Juwanna Man too.
Yeah, not
He
that
was
was
dope.
Miguel Nunez, but the one Orlando, he played the head guy in the drum line with Nick Cannon. Him, they put him in a dress. Have you seen him since? They put Brandon T. Jackson in a dress. Have you seen him since?
Hold up.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a whole one on him too. It's coming. He think I forgot about him. I ain't forget about him or his daddy. Okay.
But you see how they do the next generation, the ones
Well,
coming behind these guys.
He claimed he didn't get on a dress, but he's a plant too.
Right.
I know his daddy is, right?
Who is Brandon's dad?
Oh, wait. You're gonna look it up anyway, but it's coming.
Tito
It's
Jackson.
You know what? Lady D, 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes in the closet. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
You putting Cab in the closet?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Escort him now.
I can't. I get tired of me sometimes too. I be just. But that, and I had put some on Instagram today. I said I figured out. It finally hit me why I never became famous, because I was Katt Williams back in the 80s.
Remove it. There is no other. There's no other mod in here because I can't. Can you remove it, Kev?
Yeah, let me go back.
I did not say put it in there, Jackie. I said surprise. Y'all fired. I did not say put it in the chat, but I love you. I said I wanted y'all to look it up because it's coming.
Oh, it's Jackie's last post?
Yeah, she said remove it, but her thing is stuck.
I can't because she's a mod too. They won't let me. Yeah, they won't let me remove it because she's a mod too. They won't let me mess with her.
And yeah, then I can't. All right, you good. We can only you can remove it. So when your key get unstuck, you could do it, but we can't do it. Right?
Jackie said Wayne T. Jackson. Wayne T. Jackson. I never heard of him.
Pastor. Yeah, what? Y'all know.
Oh, Pastor Jackson.
That hit daddy, baby. That hit daddy. And I ain't getting to all they scams neither. So he was bound into it. But we're gonna leave that there. That's another whole entire show. When I say I gotcha.
Do you think Pastor Jackson encouraged the congregation to go see Big Mama's house too?
They probably was in it. But let's go. They probably was the one in the church scene, right?
Look, Marvin Gaye daddy played an extra too. Because he was a cross-dressing. He was a cross-dressing pastor.
I surely would. I can't do it right now because I'm in StreamYard. But once I get off, definitely. Right? So yeah, that's why I say, but y'all can't, none of us could remove it though, because she's already a mod. She's gonna have to remove it herself. I wouldn't be able to remove it either. I don't even know what she put in there that we had to remove.
I don't know what she put in there either. What was
she just put the link in when you told people to research it. She had already put it in. That's why she was saying remove it, because you told them to go look it up.
Oh, well, I'm glad you did. When I say I'll be on it, Stop playing with me.
What's up, Faith? Make sure y'all hit that like when y'all came in. I'm sorry, Chanel. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
And trying to say, well, I want to do this and do Ninja. That's why. And y'all thinking and it's so crazy. Nobody cut on. I'm Hebrew Israelite, and I found God. Ninja, your daddy a pastor. But I'm watching him say that. Nobody said it. Nobody didn't put the 2 and 2 together.
Sure.
So they thinking, oh, he left the thing, the entertainment world messed him so, and here go your daddy doing fake miracles and shit. Stop playing. Stop playing with me.
Hey, sure. You always do this. Why you have to pause? Why you have to pause Dave with his face like that? I can't even look at that damn screen.
I guess. I don't mean
to do it every time, Suge.
I did not mean to do that.
Oh my God. Look at I ain't never wear no dress. And look
at I didn't even notice it neither, Kev.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Nah, it's okay because at least y'all know what's coming up. So I wanted you guys to look it up first. So as we talk about it, we can talk about it. It won't be just me talking. Y'all can see it and go back and research. So when we get on that ass, we on that ass. Okay, they're gonna stop playing what they said. Sugar knows how to catch a screenshot, right? You know
Every
what?
time.
That's what I do because I don't be
Every
feeling
time.
like making thumbnails, and I will catch it at the right spot. Y'all know me already, right?
Yeah, but this one right here is that's
There's something else.
I
Child.
love you too, Eddie Bob. I got to get over there with my man Torch, but you know
And
this
you know what?
weather is crazy, and my allergies is messed up. They done closed down the daggone Rite Aid without telling us. So now I can't get all my medicines and stuff. I'm like, a lot of stores are closing down, right? And I keep telling people, you know why? And they tell me everybody getting robbed. No, these stores ain't getting robbed. They didn't get robbed like that in the 90s when it was a drug addict. And so they ain't getting robbed now. What it is they're preparing us for what's coming, including this. Including this. They're preparing you guys. He's like, yikes. It wasn't. He looked like it wasn't me. Yikes, it wasn't me.
You didn't wear that dress. That's a lie.
Hey, this too much for me. I'm gonna take a 10-minute break.
I only had the tights. Dang it.
I'm still here, but this too much. I'm finna take a 10-minute break, roll some Zaza, and I'm finna go back. I'm go back and erase some old comedy specials I had taped because I don't
Listen, I cannot, and I will not with you guys. Okay. All right, let's carry on. That's why I said, Kev, hold up, boy. And it's crazy that I'm gonna tell you, Mr. Kev ain't he ain't sent me no. I ain't got y'all numbers because I have a new phone, so we didn't even discuss this. And it's so crazy. He's talking. He don't even. I got these things lined up, and he just brought it. Well, when I say I got you, and it's so crazy. He don't know what I have lined up. He be bringing up what I have lined up. That is so crazy. But get out my head. All he needs is a wig, and he already got the air. And then you're gonna see him pulling up the titties and stuff. You remind me. Don't you know that you remind me of a dress that I once knew?
I promise y'all will never pull up no old video of King Kev in no dress, no skirt, no nothing, no kilt, none of that.
With the lipstick on and the
knee-high boots, none of that shit.
And if you look around him, he looking like, this what y'all got me doing, damn it. Mister, he gonna have it. He gonna come.
He put you on a 20-minute timeout and then turn around and talk about a dress.
Yeah, I'll be back, y'all. I got rolled to Zaza. I'll be back.
Shame on you, sugar.
No, there's a sketch. Let me see. A rare sketch from 1993. Dave Chappelle as Robin Quivers. Yeah, but where is it from?
Look, and all the men laughing at the black man. Look at them in the back.
Like, who put this skit out?
Was that during the time he did Men in Tights? Men in Tights came out around that time.
Wow.
Didn't it?
Right.
Yeah,
nobody. So. Like, I'm even on Reddit looking. Nobody knows where this sketch came from.
It was from 1993. Robin Hood Men in Tights came out in 1993.
Right.
Yeah, he played in that. It was around that time.
Wow. Wow. I guess he probably forgot all about this. Probably thought it would never pop up again like Ari Spears did with Tiffany Haddish. That skit they did. They never thought it probably would pop back up. All right, hold on.
Yeah, he says
it's nowhere.
He says, bro. I suspect that we are
nobody knows
awful
where this
people.
from,
if somebody got mental illness and then watch what they do. Katt Williams
right.
nailed
it. Looked like he taped this with a. It looked like he taped this with a couple of buddies or something.
Right.
that got it. They had their own studio.
Yeah.
This
That's
look
what I'm
like this.
thinking.
It John look like it could be from Wayne's World or something. Wayne's World. You remember
Okay.
how Wayne's World them had their own try to do
Okay.
their
I
own
think I
little show
found
in the
something.
basement?
I think I found something, bro.
You found something?
Yep, got it. Yep, I think I
look
found
like
something.
like from the movie Wayne's World.
Right. Wow. I bet you Dave probably never thought this thing would surface again. Probably.
Right.
Oh, he knew it was. He just didn't know when.
Dude,
He
these
did so
people
much
look
stuff
like
since then.
foreigners. These people look like foreigners. They don't even look like he did this in the United States.
Right.
It look like it could be filmed in Germany somewhere. He really
Right.
probably thought it would it would never get over here.
Never get out. Right. Yeah, he probably didn't think. He probably didn't think about it. You're right.
Damn, bro, what's going on? And that dress.
And that dress. I'm like, why they gotta put brothers in the dress?
And then he done put himself in the dress.
Right. Now why they gotta put brothers in the dress? All right, so let me share this real quick.
And then I'm gonna go off. Kev,
Let me share this real quick.
we gotta ride tonight, baby.
Share the screen with y'all.
'Cause I got to come back because we got to
So I
get
think I
into
found
that
the
list,
source.
baby.
Oh yeah, the
We
list
got to get
came
into
out.
that list. Men in
Here on
tights.
Twitter. This
Hey,
guy
what?
Elon Gold
Oh, we're
says
gonna get into that.
me and Dave
The next
Chappelle
shot.
as
Right
Howard
after.
Stern. Oh, so this is the guy right here, Elon
Oh,
Gold.
there you go.
Yep, me and Dave Chappelle as Howard Stern, and I guess that's supposed to be Robin. 25 years ago, 3 full sketches coming soon, written by me. I don't know who that is. Ashridge. I don't know who that is.
A wig would have made it better. Like
I
what?
don't know who these guys is. But yeah, here's the official video.
Yeah, that
right
does
here.
look like Wayne's World.
You know why?
Mm-hmm.
That's why they can't find it anywhere because it was never posted. That came off an executive's laptop. I'm telling you,
he posted
an executive put that out. I'm telling you, no, seriously, to be like, listen,
I
Dave,
believe you. I
shut
actually
your ass.
believe you, Cam.
Yeah, shut your ass
Gold,
up
yeah,
before we
I've seen
really.
him before. He's
You
standing.
notice how they say there's 3 episodes? They got you waiting for the other 2.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's just to show you what is it called?
Wow.
Shame and embarrassment.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, yo.
I mean, if you think about even if you go all the way back to like the Shakespearean time and all that.
Right.
And the
This is
only
the
reason why we
equivalent of
making a
showing
big deal
somebody's
out of it
text
because Dave
message.
Chappelle made a big deal out of it, you know what I mean, in front of the whole world.
On Oprah. Yeah.
Right.
Y'all remember that interview he did with Oprah? And y'all remember that other interview he did when he was talking about Martin being a strong brother, but still ending up running down Hollywood Boulevard with a with trash bags on, waving a gun. Yeah.
Up until then, I thought it was normal for men to play women in movies. I mean, niggas growing up on stuff like Mrs. Doubtfire and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, we thought, yeah, I mean, we ain't know it was any type of ritual going on until they said it was a ritual going on.
Exactly.
Until Dave Chappelle said it was a ritual going on. Before, we just shrugged it off as comedy.
See, I don't remember.
I mean, look how many Negroes
So we was watching. No, we was going back since. What was her name? The guy?
Flip Wilson.
The black man.
Flip Wilson and Geraldine.
Yeah.
remember?
Man, Joanna Man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
all the stuff that was going on, Living Color.
Right.
Yeah, Cam, you got a mind like a wise old man.
We making a big deal out of it.
That was
He
me.
was the one that made a big deal
Let
out
me
of
stop.
Oh, I'm
big deal
sorry.
out of it on Oprah.
But I thought it was Cam.
Men in a dress. Like, I noticed that not just the black
and who
comedians
else?
had to wear dress, but even just not even just comedians.
I am an old man, though. I don't know about the wise part, but I am an old man.
Black actors.
Never mind, Cam. Shook said it was her.
Anybody who's in theater, you know what I mean? If
can't
you're a
wear
man
this.
in theater, it's possible to end up playing a female at some point, and vice versa. If you in theater. So I didn't even know it was a big deal until it was a big deal.
Hold up, Nicole.
Yeah, movies like
Nicole got a new phone.
Dressed up. John Leguizamo.
That's why she can't
you know
do
what I mean,
nothing.
Patrick Swayze.
My nickname.
Because she
Wesley Snipes.
she in
That's
here
all 3 different
stuff
races right
now.
there. That's like It's like that joke. But anyway,
I
yeah,
mean,
movies
if
like
anybody look up the
Birdcage.
history of theater, period. If anybody look up
That is so
the
true. And
history
when
of
Tyler Perry
theater,
came
bro,
out,
it
I thought it
started
was
like
normal
that.
too.
Yeah, men was playing women.
Yeah, it started like that
He
from
thought
the
it was
very
the
beginning.
norm.
Hey,
It
riddle
wasn't
me
even
this, Lady D.
reduced down to a
Tell me
sitcom.
one role that
It's
Tyler
like
Perry
anybody
played
who
as a
considered
man,
it,
other than that last movie he made.
Y'all gonna have to let me hold it. Let me hold on.
it's like it was
Hold up,
already
guys.
doing
Let
that
me
from the
pause
very
it.
beginning.
Oh,
Right.
it's cute.
Let me pause it.
Girl, did you got your ginger ale
All
tonight?
right,
Or
go ahead.
what?
So now she can.
You ain't got your ginger ale?
Yeah, I got my ginger ale, but if he asks you a question, I want to hear the answer.
Oh, sugar, I miss
You can send me some, you know.
We're gonna have to get into it. We're gonna have to get into it. I'm telling you, we're gonna have to get into it. Wait a minute, Kev.
What movie have you ever seen
We
Tyler?
couldn't hear it.
What movie have you ever seen Tyler Perry play a man, except for that last movie he made with Janet Jackson and all of them when they were? Other than that movie, name a movie that he played a man in.
It was another one.
It was another one, like a detective or something like that.
I was just going. Okay,
And then he played.
It was the cross.
And
Yeah,
then,
it was
then
the
he
Tom
played.
Cross
Then
series.
he played himself. A what?
Okay, but again, that's what I'm
If
saying.
you gonna answer it, then why you ask us for?
My bad. Well, but
I play Alice
I
Cross
miss you
for the
guys.
stuff.
I really miss y'all.
It's,
God
I
dang, I miss y'all.
I didn't even watch it. I have no idea. I seen the commercial.
right, but see,
I
but-
never
but-
watched it.
But, right, exactly. You never look, because if you look at the reviews, everybody that likes that series, because it's a series, it's like James Bond. It's a gang of, it's like a series.
Why
They
not get
said
married?
he almost ruined the series. He was the worst Alex Cross ever. That's why they had to bring Morgan Freeman in the movie right after that
Oh,
to save
you
the
were so
franchise.
right, Kev. He was.
It's
he
almost
didn't know
like
how to
a.
play it.
You remember that movie Born Identity with Matt Damon?
Oh,
He was
I
like a
just want to
super
say to you
spy.
guys. I just want to say to you guys, congratulations to me. I just finally tried a patty sweet potato pie.
A patty pie.
Sweet potato pie.
It ain't all that it's cracked up to be, though, is it?
A patty. Oh,
It's
that's
okay,
a lie.
but
That is a lie. Goddamn. The lie I talk, man. I don't
It's a lie
probably
from the
get
pits of
because
hell.
You didn't know how to
I
cook
am
a
so. I
sweet
don't know
potato
how
pie?
long that pie been up.
Huh?
What? I said the first time I tried.
Patty pie wasn't
It
that good
was
to
so
me. It was
good.
all right. It was all
That
right, but
sucker for me, it was perfect. I was like, Patty. I put that on my little
Patty.
TikTok.
I thought she was talking about that you made some kind of new pie with sweet potato. I didn't know you was talking about patty. And that pie is gross to the
Hey,
most.
Suge, did it make you sing like that dude? What's his name? James, right?
I
That
said,
went viral.
Patty. I said,
Kev, it made me
Patty.
go.
Hey,
That
you know
made me
what,
go,
Miss Pinky?
That made me go, nah. That sucker was good as hell. I don't care. It was
check your
very
sugar.
good.
Check your sugar.
Hey, you know how unhealthy that pie is? Just look at the
Lord,
ingredients. But you know what?
I would have been heaven right there.
Hey,
Off
Miss
a lot
Pinky,
of
you
sugar.
sure right. I don't
Sugar
care
got
what
check
Tyler
her
Perry
sugar.
play. He always gonna be Medea. He always gonna be Medea. I don't care what he play.
And you're right. He's always going to be.
And
That's what I
that's
was thinking. When did he did Alex Cross? I was like, no, what happened to Morgan Freeman? No.
exactly.
You don't know how
See,
to play it right.
now that go to show you. So now you have, and I don't call him iconic.
Wait, hold on, Kev. Give me a back. I thought that it was just one show. It was a whole series. Like,
Alex Cross.
Yeah, because I've never heard of it.
Yes, it was with Alex
It's a
Cross.
movie. It's a movie. And it's not necessarily sequels because they get different people to play Alex Cross, but he's like the Born Identity. Like he's like a super spy, and then he went against the government, and so now they're trying to kill him, but he's still trying to get bad guys and all of that.
Yeah.
So it's a character, and they get different people to play it. right? So they
Yeah, you
got Tyler
gotta
Perry.
bring me up. I just can't. A lot of us ain't watching.
Tyler Perry played that movie so sweet. You would think he was a gay college professor.
You said so sweet.
You didn't get no superhero out of that, like what's the guy's name that is always delivering stuff? Jason something. He does the he delivers stuff. I can't even remember, but just like Denzel in that Man on Fire, it was supposed to be in that kind of character. You get what I'm saying?
Strong, willed, and ready to.
Yeah, he was
like Morgan Freeman,
like a mercenary. Yeah, Morgan Freeman in his 70s, and he played the shit out of that role. Tyler Perry came and damn near messed up the franchise. They dogged them so bad when they gave Tyler Perry that. But again, it's only because they was trying to put who they tried to make our black icon. They tried to put him in mainstream, but then they found out he couldn't act when he wasn't in a dress, acting like an old woman.
Yep.
The same thing they found out about Ricky Smiley. If he's not in a dress playing that old lady character that does the funny prank calls, he can't act.
Right.
And people don't want to say that. I don't dislike Ricky Smiley. I don't think he's a bad person, but when we tell the truth about people that other people like, they get mad. But if you talk about somebody they don't like when they was talking about Katt Williams, like I said, nobody had nothing to say. Nobody came up, man, don't do Katt like that, man. Y'all wrong. But if it's somebody we like it's, and just like look at the people they try to make our icons. First of all, I can never look at Tyler Perry as a male leading man because I see Madea. And then when you look at other characters that they give us, it's like they try to make certain people, they try to put them in certain movies to get them to accept, just like Martin in Big Mama's House, right? Yeah. And when you but when you try to talk about a leading role for a man, they won't consider Denzel Washington for parts that they give to Tom Cruise or Matt Damon or Al Pacino. But we know Denzel can play the shit out of anybody you make him, period.
Training Day.
So you know that it's a hierarchy to it. And they're trying to make the people who they put up as our icons, they always make them feminine. They won't put no Denzel Washington. They won't put a Forrest Whitaker. They won't put a Michael Clark Duncan. They're going to put somebody who you're going to either laugh at
on that dress
and take as a joke, right? Or ones that'll go through the humiliation ritual. That's it. And I don't care who you're talking about. They're all at these parties. Look at that party they threw when they caught Lil Baby in the middle of Michael Eisner and the other white guy, and they bear hugging him from the front and the back. Do you think they put that picture out accidentally? Lil Baby was the #1 rapper at that time.
Yeah.
Do you think that was an accident that they put that picture out from that all-white party?
Nope, it's time to get him.
You know, they got a list too. Just like the Jeffrey Epstein list, they got a Harvey Weinstein list.
God. Did you know how long that list been out?
They got a list of the people.
For a while. But the biggest question is, Kev, everybody on that list is not going to serve a single time behind those metal bars.
Yeah.
And that's what's the saddest part of all. And some of them women, well, I'm not sure. I think Shook said she want to do the list.
Yeah, she's taking a little break right now, so we can keep, rocking until she get back. She got a snack break going right now.
Yeah, that's one list. And there they got another list to where all these rappers we're talking about right now, like what's his name? P.
Diddy.
Yeah, I call him Sean Honeycombs.
Right. Honeycomb is a more appropriate name. But it's
remember that cereal.
Hey, did you ever hear? Yeah. Did you ever hear Tommy Davidson or Michael Allen Greer? David Allen Greer. I'm sorry, David Allen Greer or Tommy Davidson speak on the roles they played, the 2 snaps up on Living Color. Have you ever go and pull up an interview and watch what they say about playing those roles and how they regretted it? But every time they go, David Allen Greer said to this day, and I think he did this interview in 2021. He said to this day, he said maybe a couple of weeks before that interview, he said he was at Six Flags with his family. And he said a group of women and men walked up to him and said 3 snaps in a circle and did the little thing they used to do on Living Color. And people who are old enough, they remember that. Remember that?
White chicks. Yep.
No, not white chicks. You remember the 2 characters, they used to play the 2 gay characters on their what was their names? Juan and whatever the other one was.
I'm gonna have to revamp it.
Yeah, you have to watch it. But anyway, they played 2 gay characters, and they were always they would do like it was like Siskel and Ebert. They would do the movie reviews, but they would do it, in a very gay way. So but when they talk about playing those characters, and I heard this interview in 2021, David Allen Greer said that was the biggest mistake of my life, even though that's what he's known for. They don't know him for Boomerang. They forgot he played Halle Berry's boyfriend in Boomerang before Eddie Murphy. Remember Eddie Murphy's best friend? They don't remember those movies. They remember him as Swan from Living Color. 2 snaps in a circle, or whatever they used to say.
3 snaps.
Hated it. Men on Film. Thank you, Miss Pinky. Men on Film. Hated it. He said people come up to him.
You gotta love this chat, right? You got to love whatever we think they on it.
The chat be on point.
I love them. This chat be on it, like the green on it. Hey, Madiri. Now, listen, I want to go through a little bit more of this because we got to go through this list. Hey,
do you have the whole list?
Man, that's 50 pages. That's 50 pages, man. But
now, as a man, wouldn't you be pissed off if you was an actor, comedian, and people came up to you and said, "Hated it"?
That's all they knew you by. That's all. Anything else that had to do with man, they just knew you as playing that part. Yeah.
And you notice, look what everybody went on to do. We know what the Wayans went on to do. We know what Jim Carrey went on to do. Look at everybody on the show, Jennifer Lopez. But look at those 2 guys who had the most popular characters on that show. Both of them disappeared after that, right?
What's that movie Jim Carrey played multiple personalities?
David Allen Greer and Tommy Davidson. We talking about Living Color. They both came out in 2021 and was saying how that
doing little stuff. Matter of fact, he has a response too. I just can't.
That's why I said David Allen Greer said that was the
that channel holder, but he has a response to the Surviving Katt Williams interview. We're gonna get back to the Surviving Katt Williams because I want to
that's
get
my dude right there with his nice permed hair.
Can we start hashtagging I am Katt?
Oh, look at this face right here, Cal. Look at his face right here.
You always do that. You always do that, dude.
Holy shit! Like, oh my God.
He look like the most pitiful Negro you'll ever see in your life. Please don't beat me no more, man.
Y'all got me. And out of all people, there's nothing. If you really look at it, look at all the. I'm not saying the Caucasian. Look at all the Caucasians or whatever behind him.
Right.
You can tell by this face, right?
I'm sorry.
You want to get in business, right, boy? Say you want to get in the business, boy, right?
Yep.
Sound like you want to get in business, right?
Quit fucking around then. Come on, snort this coke. Hey, Miss Pinky came through again. Me, myself, and Irene. That's that movie Jim Carrey played all those characters.
I told y'all we got to love this chat, man. We love y'all chat.
Our chat undefeated. Our chat is undefeated. What's up, Maderi? Please make sure we hit that like on the way in so we can keep this good cipher in the algorithm of YouTube. So please make sure you hit that like button. Thank you. My bad.
And please be mindful. I know you ain't got to worry about here, but get used to being mindful. YouTube guidelines has changed, and not to mind you. My girlfriend, she is her channel is she's a God-fearing person. All her stuff is Bible lessons and stuff, and she got the.
Who's your girlfriend?
Catherine and Friends.
Yes, I catch Catherine every once in a while.
So if she could get demonetized, that's how you got me saying that.
Hey,
that's all your fault, Lady D. What you say, bro?
Hey, you know what?
True.
I was just sitting here thinking about the whole Will Smith thing.
Oh,
hold on. So let me show you something. Let me show you something without saying no names. Hold on.
Okay.
Baby,
Tell
come here
me
for a second.
something good.
I'm tired of your ass tonight. God damn.
No,
Didn't I
I'm
tell
gonna
you
just
tired of
have
your shit
her.
tonight?
I'm gonna just have her say it without even setting it up. Come here, you got to come close to the
Hi,
laptop.
Kev's wifey. You need to come on here sometimes and leave Kev in the back.
You trying to mind her business and get Kevin out of hers.
Yes, ma'am.
She said she will, but listen. I was getting ready to bring somebody up to him. Now, don't say their name, but just say what their character was. We was talking about how they, proposition you. You remember? What? You remember when I was working for the Past Entertainment and we did that celebrity profile, and we did a celebrity, and I lost my wallet, and he asked me to come on a boat with him, and he's connected to Will Smith, right? Okay, and yeah. He wasn't his daddy, but he was his uncle.
Oh,
so my wife, I came right home and told my wife, I'm like, this dude just propositioned me. She was like, what? I'm like, yeah. He was like, come on this boat with him this weekend. I'm like, what? She was like, what? Yeah, I'm telling you, it happened. Hollywood is strange, yo. You know who I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say his name, rest in peace, but yeah, that's my wife just came. That's why I called her in here, just to let people be thinking like it's so common. I'm telling you, that place is a strange ass place. I used to tell my wife when I first moved out there, I'm like, yo, I can't mess with this place, man. This place is weird as hell. I did a celebrity profile on them. It was called Celebrity Hobby. And what we did, we would profile a different celebrity and we would show what their hobby was. His particular hobby was collecting old Black memorabilia. Like he had actual whips from slavery. He had these signs that said colored only drinking fountain, things like that. He had all that kind of memorabilia. So we spent the day with him and walked around and he not walked around. He took us around and showed us where like he got some of his collectibles and his items and things like that. And so we did a profile on him. I ended up losing my wallet. He got my number out of my wallet, called me up. I guess, didn't know I was married or whatever at the time. So he said, yeah, hey, you left your wallet here. And I was like, hey, I lost it. I didn't even realize. Right on. So I shoot back over because we shot it part of it at his house. And then we went down to South Central to this little store where he gets all his old Black memorabilia. And so I'll go back over to get my wallet. And dude straight propositioned me. And I was like, yo.
I'm a man.
Yo. Yeah. And I also found out because another character on the show, the butler, was at his house at the time. They're friends in real life. He's actually British too. He's actually English. I thought he just used that accent for the show, but he's actually English.
Yeah, he is.
He came over. But this stuff is so common. And I was sitting there in the car and I'm telling my wife, and my wife was just kind of laughing, like, so I'm like, yeah, but see, again, maybe dude thought because he's who he was that I would go for it because that would probably put me in a better position in the industry. But respectfully, I told him, listen, bro, I don't play like that. No disrespect to how you play. I don't play like that though, bro. And that's just it. But these people, I'm telling you, they're so comfortable because it's so common. They'll go up to anybody. So don't take it like they came to you because you look soft or something. Nah, like I said, if they try Terry Crews, they'll try anybody, and they'll try
for them. But see, that's not if it's too easy, they don't want to try you. The same way we was talking about when these men who get all of these women, that's no, they want the ones who say no, right? Same rule would apply if you a man. Like if you already like that, what you going? You know what I'm saying? I'm not they don't call it butt breaking for no. I have to break you in. If your shit broken in already, you are not supposed to like it. That means you're not submitting if it's already broken in. And that's why, even though I'm not sure, but they are the ones who are ready are that word. They go high, but they not 20. They're probably the ones who are they go as far as but to do the butt breaking. But when they're coming in, if you already butt breaking, you're gonna see them a lot, but they're not the big Hollywood ones. They want the ones they can break in for submission, like the ones you, because somebody even said allegedly. They was like when Luda was like, "Oh, you know where some men is at," and I didn't show that one, but I should have saved that one. But I mean, I don't even know which channel I'm on, right?
I'm uncomfortable talking about butt this much and booty and violate. I'm uncomfortable even just talking about it this much less. Like, I mean, that go to show you though what limits these people go to be famous or rich.
And we gotta stop thinking the ones who did not get called out, your ass too. Because look how much you making.
Called out. I told you there's another list besides what's that man's name? Jeffrey Epstein's list. There's another one.
Oh, let me finish with this because that shall be next. We got a roller coaster tonight.
I don't know what I did with it.
I just want that to be on a separate thing. But look at his face, Cav. Don't miss.
You funny, Coffee. You funny, Coffee. I just read. Right. Yeah. It's painful, man. I'm telling you, when you take, hey, bro. Yo. Wow. I'm on mute though, y'all.
All right, let's go.
Me too.
And thanks for my brother.
Yeah, anybody who ever did research into theater will know that this has always been the case.
Not for us.
Facts. Yeah, you gotta do your research, man.
I think everybody had to do it at certain points in their career, whether it was on stage or a lot of they had careers before they even had acting careers, y'all. And even the ones that
no, they ain't look like that, bro.
Tribe somewhere or like an Amish community or something.
Yeah, they didn't have
television and all that.
Right.
In their skit.
I guess
look how they doing coke in the background.
For, you know, black actors or anybody to play.
And they had to
they wasn't.
That's what I said, Tab. You got to get the whole entire thing. Exactly. Now you see what I'm talking about, right?
Playing like a pickaninny or some type.
Did you want to pause the video and re-say it?
Ignorant black guy like talking weird, you know, hands up balls. I heard what you're going down there, you know. Yeah, I mean talking like that and all that. Even Walt Disney cartoons made fun of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Consciously chose to get into.
Yeah.
And if he history on the culture of theater and art.
Wow. And we ain't saying the brother gay and all that.
Look at his face right there.
You always do that shit.
Oh, I love it. Listen carefully. What is that, bro?
No, I said you caught him again. You caught Dave face again.
Yeah. It was rooted in that.
Yo, I'm gonna rewind it and leave it right there. Right?
No, I would like to have a
be my thought. I don't know what that is. Huh?
I said I would like to have a snack before you decide to do that again. That face is just
yeah.
Okay, let me go get my snack.
But he gonna kick some real stuff right here, Mr. Katt Williams.
That's my shorty right there.
I love everything that he said. Let's go.
Let's go.
Literally the grassroots of theater of playing somebody you're not.
Right. Let's get into Katt Williams real quick. He gonna mention
Nice Dream Studio. It is not true that niggas got to put on a dress to make it in Hollywood. It is true that you do have to pay a cover charge to get in most clubs. It is true that the gang do want something. You can get jumped in up from there, but I'm saying, don't you got to do something to get some? Well, Hollywood ain't no different. And this is not homophobic. Understand, this is not a gay industry because somebody hates gay people. This is a gay industry because when it started, all of the roles were played by men. There were no women in fucking acting. If they came to deliver a story that had men and women, the men played the men's role and the men's played the women's roles as well. It delivered. That was the beginning of Hollywood. So it's not got on some gay shit. Oh, they got a gay agenda. No. Learn your fruit truth. Sodom and Gomorrah was not burned to the ground by my Lord because of homosexuals. Sodom and Gomorrah was burned to the ground because it was the nastiest, dirtiest, filthiest place on earth. Because men are filthy, filthy creatures. And if it were not for the women on this planet, we would have long since been eradicated from disease and infestation. Those are the facts. The Bible tells you it was a city.
What he said? Because men are dirty. He said, wasn't for the women. He said, he said it was the dirtiest thing in his mythology.
Yeah. Look back at all Greek and Roman mythology. Look at that statue. It tells you what societally. Yeah.
Oh, baby, do I know? I remember that movie Caligula. Okay. But I always kept saying this is wrong. People just don't know. Well, let's go.
Filthy, filthy creatures. And if it were not for the women on this planet, we would have long since been eradicated from disease and infestation. Those are the facts. The Bible tells you it was a city full of men 2,500 years before baby wipes, Febreze, antibacterial soap, tissue paper, running water. This was not a place you wanted to be. This was literal hell on earth. And again, I repeat, because they were homosexual. Because it smells like death and open asshole in both Sodom and Gomorrah. And that's why to this day, if you're a sodomite, that's just what you use.
Yeah. Hey, that's what Jag called Diddy, a sodomite.
Katt said they both cities smell like booty, Sodom and Gomorrah.
Right. And I've seen people.
I think I'm gonna leave it right there, right? No, that look like you can ready to suck something.
You got a good person.
That's
not. Dave Chappelle.
I'm trying to get his face, but
some people saying that
I want to get him with the microphone.
Dave Chappelle.
Look at all them laughing at the black man.
Right? He did what he had to do then and all that. But he the one.
But
Katt
again,
said Sodom and Gomorrah smell like booty.
I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, I agree.
But
and by the way, speaking of Caligula, that's where Cunnilingus came from. But my bad. Go ahead, Sugar.
Again, the key to that is what thing's gonna happen here. If that's happening so much here, baby, this place got to go too. This place got to go too, right? And then I tell these young men and women, right? Now, I was just joking, right? Let me just show y'all something, right? Let me just show y'all something because y'all may think, oh man, I wanted to keep that as I'm gonna bring it back and keep that as my thumbnail, right? Now, let me just show y'all something. I'm gonna show you how much the world changed, right?
Probably not by much.
Okay.
Sodom and Gomorrah smelling like booty is crazy, though.
Now, I'm not. Now, I'm
this whole
this
world,
back.
this whole world today, this whole world today smells like booty.
I know, right? Now, I may be incorrect, right? I went to school.
You showed this video.
I forgot. It's not a video, but can somebody give me the meaning? Can somebody give me the meaning of now?
Here and now.
A noun.
Now,
can somebody give me the meaning?
A person describes a person, place, or thing.
Okay, what you say, Deanna?
Person, place,
Guess
or
what?
thing. So we were told.
That's what I thought too. Well, let's check out the definition of noun. Let's check out the definition of noun.
That they changed.
A word other than pronoun used to identify any class of people, places, or thing, or to name a particular one of these proper nouns.
They changed it.
Oh, now we're gonna look up the word pronoun. I told you. I thought, you know, I thought.
Well, wait a minute, how did they change that though? That's always been the definition of a noun.
Or what? To identify.
Word used to identify people, places, or things.
To identify a class of people.
Yeah.
Well,
that has not been the
wow.
to identify any class of people.
No, oh my goodness, I need a big gulp of my coffee. Hold on.
Sure.
Now,
don't you mess around and get them people after us now. You be careful what you tell the nigger folks now.
I ain't telling nigga.
You gonna get them people after us. You breaking down their Oxford Dictionary.
I was like, now you don't see a person, place, a thing, right?
Shit, me and Suge finna disappear, y'all.
and you know, a word other than, no, now let's look up the word pronoun.
Hey,
right?
Suge, though, why did they say class?
Mm-hmm.
Suge, why did they say class?
Baby, I'm gonna finish it with the pronoun.
They could have said any group. They could have said any group of people.
Thank you.
They said class of people.
I keep telling y'all, stop playing with me. Not you, but I keep telling y'all, people, stop playing with me.
Hey, Suge, we're gonna have to start texting me encrypted because you scaring me now. You getting into some shit.
Oh no, let's get into what's the definition of pronoun? I'm gonna make it easy for you. Don't tell me. Okay.
God damn.
Pronoun. A word that can function by itself as a noun phrase that refers either to the participants or to someone or something mentioned elsewhere.
In the discourse. But why do they say discourse?
Hello, right?
Discourse means disagreement.
Now, pronoun which an individual wishes to be referred to in order to indicate their gender identity.
Oh yeah, that's some new shit. That wasn't in none of my school books.
According to
I was an English major too. That was never in
I want to let you know.
That was never in Webster's dictionary, I promise you.
Well, baby, it is.
I had to peruse that mug more than a few times. Wow, they put gender. Wow.
Yes.
Y'all better stop playing with me.
Here comes.
That I go.
Hey, Suge.
Here it comes.
You scaring me right now. I'll holler at you offline, Suge. I'm finna drop down. I'll send you an encrypted text, and I'll holler at you offline. Cause see, this is the type of shit they gonna come off of you 50 million, Suge. You better not. Look.
Wait, hold on, cause I want to put my I want to put my picture back up there first. Right?
Suge, they better not put us on no syndicated. Give us no syndicated podcast. You know how Suge we'll be. They'll find us somewhere in Peruvia, and they'll be like, "What happened to Suge and Care? They had a little bitty show. You know, it was cute, but where'd they go?" Yeah, we got breaking down nouns and pronouns redefined and shit.
I'm gonna come and get y'all.
Hey, y'all, that Suge that broke that down. I'm just here, y'all.
Lucky said, "Nope, they would not, baby." And that ain't what they won't do. Is what they done did. When you look it up.
They slipped that in too, didn't they, Suge? They slipped that past. I'm up on shit that they slipped that clean past me. I'm gonna tell you, like Eddie Murphy character told Richard Pryor in Harlem.
Suge said things was gonna change real fast.
Sugar, you a cold, sweet, smart motherfucker.
Oh.
I seen Harlem Nights last night, by the way. Yeah.
Right back at your partner.
Can I tell y'all this too? Can I tell y'all this real quick? You know I got 3 little dogs. My little bitty black dog, the little Chihuahua, she passed Wednesday. So I just wanted to shout her out. Rest in peace, Harmony, baby. That's my baby, yeah. But she was watching Harlem Nights with me. Yeah, she just laid down, went to sleep, so it was peaceful. It was all good. But anyway, I don't know why I brought that up randomly because she would normally be sitting on my lap.
Yes, we all leaving, Paula. Come get us.
They been done changed Jamaica,
For
baby.
nothing.
You ain't know. They been done changed Jamaica. What you think?
Tyrone done got his groove back now.
Why didn't that man went to jail for? Why you think certain things they can't? You don't hear a lot of things in their music no more, and that's why, because to sanction them, they cannot even. Most of them cannot even get their passport. Y'all want to talk shit? Y'all okay? Y'all stay here. It's so hard for them to get a passport to go anywhere. When they say one world order, they mean one world order. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So even when they look up what a damn noun is, if they Google it, they're gonna see the same thing we saw.
Right. Not knowing it was changed. Hey, and you know what? And dig this. Think about it. Like back in the 80s, and Suge know this, back in the 80s and 90s, look at the influx of Jamaicans and just Caribbeans, period, Haitians. How many people you see coming from Jamaica or Haiti now? Hardly any. They stopped, and people don't realize this, but they really cut off the migration from Haiti and Jamaica 10 years ago to the United States. It's so hard to get even a visitation visa to come to the United States if you live in Jamaica now. Yeah, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Yeah, she was normally be sitting on my lap. That's why I thought about it.
I couldn't think of that word for nothing. I couldn't say visa for shit, and that's even in Trinidad and other places. It's hard.
That's why
y'all
the whole Caribbean.
Y'all talk about y'all don't like this. Well, you ain't gonna like this visa now. Okay, they don't show the new shows where even down in Jamaica, them people live in the sewers, right? So they don't get attacked or what. They got a whole lifestyle there too. And now you got people that's fighting against it so they can have their rights. And not to mind you, each one of them artists, their sons are gay.
They don't realize what they did.
Hey, let me tell you this. Thank you, Paula. Let me tell you this. You know where they still don't play that right now in January 2024? Go to Africa.
Africa.
It's still against the law in Africa.
Only a couple of countries.
Well, it's quite a few.
Only a couple. But if you look at the ones that's integrating, they're gonna make them integrate because they're gonna cut their money off, right? Right. So they get to
the only thing with that
some getting they dirt together and making it, they're gonna cut off their supply until you do what we say, because that's the only thing war is about anyway, right? Yeah. Implementing your rules on somebody else, right? Yeah. So
here's the thing with Africa though. They can't cut them off too much because why? Every precious metal on earth comes from that country: gold, platinum, silver, diamonds. So yeah, you try to cut some food.
No. It doesn't belong to them. So they own it already. Matter of fact, China owns most of that. So they're sitting on it, but it ain't theirs.
Not friends with the U.S. China and Africa work together. Like they're coming together right now against. Well, never mind the conflict.
When I tell you, they said one world order. It may not be today. They just put up whatever act and say whatever they want to. But if we wasn't acting with them, most of our stuff, we play games every day. We ain't fucking with them. We sure may give them a lot of our money.
Yep. And
so you are effing with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They do trade all the time.
Of course.
Yeah.
And see again, but you know, when you talk about, you look at all the other countries outside of the United States, all of them, their number one complaint is they don't want the Western influence to come into their country.
Lies.
Russia, Africa.
Lies.
They do not want the Western world influence because they feel like we're too liberal. Every other country.
That's bullshit. What they don't want.
I'm just saying that.
What they don't want to tell people is that is what they was doing in their country, because we all are part of right. So everybody here, none of us was born here. So if they bought it here, that mean they bought it from their country.
Right. Exactly.
So y'all was doing that when you got here.
Before
It ain't like
recorded
y'all
history.
became Americans and y'all
Yeah.
came here so y'all can do it freely.
That's why people got to
But
know the
y'all was
history.
doing it there, right? They was doing it there.
They've always been this wicked. They've always been this nasty and filthy, and they've always been this way. It's just that now we're in an information age. But you like I said, man, these people, a lot of these people intermingle. So when you're in the entertainment industry, I bet you can pick 5 random rappers, but I bet you all 5 of those random rappers you pick have all slept with the same girl at one point in time.
Oh, you got Katt not a member. Somebody please give Katt. Please, somebody give Katt a membership because we do the deep diving on there, right?
Okay, all right.
You got to see.
I'll wait till I get on.
On the membership.
I got to get on the members channel so we could. We'll go on something else.
Why? Because the members is the people. It's the support. But babe, I got a deep dive one, and when we do like, oh yeah, baby, and I didn't even get to Rihanna yet. Rihanna,
stuff just be popping in my head. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry for just rambling and being so random, but stuff just popping.
But that's going to show you
sacrifices in us, Kev.
Y'all be making me think of stuff, and the chat do too. That's why I love this chat. I love y'all to death because y'all think deeper than the surface or whatever we talking about. Y'all will dig on the net, and that'll make me go, you know what? And then I'll say something, and y'all will comment something, and I'll read somebody's stuff. So shout out to the chat. Salute to y'all for being engaged because y'all do y'all research.
Miss Pinky, we love you.
Thank you, Pinky, baby. Thank you.
We love
man.
you.
I'm talking about like all the movies they come out with has those 3 major countries in them. And I'm wondering, I just thought about this the other night. I'm like, we're supposed to be so against these countries, but you're steady making movies with them in it.
Right.
Not because they are the country, but they try to confuse you by saying American. They know their great grandfather ain't from here. They family is they family there. But they're fooled up about the American country. Why did everybody want to go back home? Hey, I want to go back. I can't wait to go home to Germany. I can't wait to go home to Russia. Everybody can't wait to go home. When you hear them say home, they do not mean America.
No, because none of them are from this northern continent. None of
they
them.
Bought all that shiznit here. But like I said,
disease and depravity. That's what they brought from Europe. Disease and depravity.
You heard what he said. He heard what the Katt said, right? He was like, they didn't have no Febreze, no wipes, no wipes,
no baby wipes, no Febreze. He said, "Not a mango more smelled like booty hole." That's why he wiped them out, not because of homosexual.
Coffee.
Hey.
What happened? What coffee?
I know. You know what? I've been listening.
What I did.
But we getting ready to come back. I was going to do that on the membership only, right? But now I want to keep doing the what you call us on the membership. When we talk about
the deep dive.
The deep dive. But I wanted to wait because before you couldn't give people the membership, and now you can. So I was just waiting for that so more people can watch, right? And then I wanted it whereas mainly my chat people can watch it, and people who watch the replay cannot because you really want the supporters. And like I said, if it's a thing that, like I said, if I come on here and talk about men all day, I'm gonna get subscribed. You'll get supported. I come here and talk about a women all day, like me and homeboy got into it yesterday.
Oh my God, I couldn't even watch that. I was like, "Where's the?"
You be missing it.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
I missed it too. Hey, sure. You should get on there. You should get on there and just go totally feminist, and I'll be the only man there, and then y'all just like attack me. You know how many people will subscribe? They be like, "Girl, did y'all hear him giving it to King Kev? They was eating his ass up." They'll love that.
But I know, but I wouldn't. That's one thing I would never. I would never sound good, but I would never do that. a joke.
Not
I
even for the
never
views and
do that.
clicks. We don't do that.
Not for I would not put my brother down and my
That's why I
sister
like it. We
down
keep it fair
for
over here.
nobody.
Y'all know I say stuff about women and I hold women accountable, but I be getting on dudes too.
That's the thought of that hurt my feelings.
People, that's how you know the how messed up these people are mentally when they enjoy doing that to other people. Think about, like you said, they had to literally, the platform had to step in and say, wait a minute, we're gonna stop y'all. We got to stop y'all from doxing. We got to stop y'all from mentioning people's unalive children.
No,
they had to step.
That's not the chat. That's
this how
YouTube.
sick we done got. They enjoy it, and it will get. It's the most watched content.
Because
My bad,
not
sorry,
only
y'all.
was they getting sued, but now because a lot of times people have this thing where you can't find out who they are. So now they're suing. They were suing YouTube. So now YouTube can't get sued because that's what you're talking about. So now YouTube giving you up and now changing that. Like I said, it's all on the community guidelines. Check out your guideline. I think that starts next week or the week after. Dick
Well,
your
I
gift,
think
Kev.
There's
I
two
think-
gifted.
Thank you, Jackie.
What happened?
But membership.
Oh,
That's
Jackie,
they gift you
Jackie.
a membership.
Listen, and I feel like and I'm gonna purchase another one because I should have already been a member, but I'm so
you already was.
no. I'm so not tech savvy. Y'all keep forgetting. I'm an old ass man. I didn't.
Me too.
I didn't even know how to do that. I didn't even know how to do that at first. I just literally like week ago I found out how. I didn't even know nothing about that. That's how tech dumb I am. But thank you so much, Jackie. I appreciate you. I appreciate the whole chat.
We're gonna deep dive tomorrow. Then
we have
to. I do want, and then I was gonna do a Patreon thing, but I don't know how to do Patreon, so we can really deep dive. Because see, you can still get in trouble even if you do membership only, but Patreon you can't. It's something totally different. Once I figure out how to put that Patreon together, it's a wrap.
And that's when we can really say whatever we want to say over there. So that's the benefit to that. And it supports our beautiful, wonderful host, Suge, because Suge puts her work in. Like I said, man, I love being able to talk the way we talk because I don't really listen to anybody else. But when I first got on YouTube and I would just listen to people, different platforms, just to kind of just see where the mood was at, the temperature, and whatever subject was being discussed. And I just like being able to keep it grown, keep it fair. And like I said, we don't pick and choose over here. We give it to whoever deserve it. If you deserve it, we gonna give it to you. And we also, if you deserve love and compassion, we're gonna give you that too.
But that dude, why did you get on the channel with that dude, Shug?
No, I know him. What happened is number one. Number one, I knew him since the people who I've known like since pre 1000 when we were struggling together.
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten, right? So the thing is this: the video was about the level of disrespect, right? But being that I put his girl Crimson Tide, the hyena cousin, the mother, the hyena sister, brother, because you couldn't tell the difference, right? So now you figure, let me pop up in here to protect her, right? Because even at the end, I'm like, I don't appreciate you even coming up in here, coming after me to save this bitch. If you saying what she said about that lady disrespectful, what you coming telling me for? I didn't tell her that because she they stroke your egos. Like me, I could speak freely because I don't have a dog in a fight. I want all of us to do good because I have a daughter and a son. So I don't benefit if just my daughter do good and my son don't. And I don't benefit if my son do good and my daughter don't. Right? But we know these things. So yeah, I may be on men more because I'm a woman and I've seen it, but that doesn't take away. I'm not on them because let's bash it. No, we speak what we speak. I can speak freely, right? because I don't have a dog in the fight. And like I said, when we was talking about the other girl, like when do we pump the brakes some? Like, but everybody wants to be the one to win the argument when nobody's ever going to win the argument. Ever.
That man.
Ever.
Oh goodness.
But long if it's profitable, then that's what they're going to do. That's what pay their bills. I'm not mad at them. That a lot of them, you're not. That's why I don't even like to talk to them, because you have an agenda. I do not. So even if I'm 100% right, it doesn't matter, because you're going to twist everything, because you can't go against your audience. You can't go against your agenda. So they're not hearing you to hear you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that because I put her in the title, then I'm like, well, you ain't in here no other time. You came here to save that bitch.
Yes, I was like, oh my God, why did she?
Fuck out of here.
Oh yes, just go
And
somewhere else.
And I didn't like if we wasn't cool before then, right? We was cool, so you know me, right? That's like Cap could go anywhere he want to go, right? That's his business. But to go to know me and then come up here to argue with me over somebody else when I've been rolling with you from the beginning. I wish you would come up here and try to check me for somebody you don't even know. Who ain't, you know what I'm saying? This what we ain't gonna do. Go check her. If you saying what she's saying is wrong, then go on her panel and say it. You'll never do it, because that'll mess. No, you ain't gonna come up here and mess up mine neither. Dag it. But anyway, damn, was at work and the bitches, but you had it straight. You know I'm gonna get it straight. Stop playing with me. Some people like, oh girl, here go sugar girl. I like when you get into that bag. Yeah, I get in that bag, baby. That's like we was having another conversation. Oh yeah, I'm not getting. I'm not gonna say forever, but I learned I can't get on panels no more. Other people panels. That would be a no, because the way I'm set up, I have to be cool and calm, and I have to respect other channels. And I had to learn that number one, we from different places, right? So when I talk to people, if you're from, remember, it's not everywhere, but if you had lived in New York, or got the New York experience from the late 70s up to the 90s before the crack came in really bad, we talk. Oh Lord, I don't know who else got Jackie on a mission. But thank you, Jackie. I don't know who's gifted, but y'all better say thank you, right? Oh, you got to slide down. You got to talk in the chat. Put something in the chat, Kev, so you can get your membership.
Oh my God, I'm just sitting here looking at this. Not to take you off your game, but I'm sitting here looking at this calendar. You know they got a day that's called Opposite Day. Yes, girl. Go ahead.
Right. So again, when we speak in here, or if you hear me and Kev speak, whatever, it's called building, right? So when we speak, it's not to say somebody is wrong. It's so now you build on top of it, right? That's what we all. That's how we was raised back in our. It's called, so you build. But people who don't know about that don't know that you're adding. Like, okay, we're gonna speak upon the subject. We do a think tank. You say something, now I say, oh, I didn't know that. Okay, now this is something else. Do you know people? But people feel like you're probably talking down to them, or saying that they're incorrect. No, you're right. We are just building, but I understand. I mean, from my age bracket, only old school people would know we're at. Every time you hear me and Cap speak, we are, even with D, we are building. It's not like you're wrong. This is more to it, and this is more, and that's more. That's what we're cut from a different cloth.
Differences.
So a lot of people don't know about that cloth, so then they want to spar with you. This is not a spar. We're not sparring. We're building.
Congratulations to all the gift givers. I should have waited so y'all could have gifted.
Yeah,
I'm just
and
saying,
I
good
keep
job.
forgetting.
Good job.
I keep forgetting my it's King Kev up here when I'm on the panel on the screen, but a lot of people still be confused when I'm in the chat. Is I'm the culture, is me, but a lot of people don't know that. So my bad, y'all, because
it's me, Kev. It's me, Kev. When you're talking there, it's me, Kev. But yeah. So a lot of this is what we do on here, right?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
This is what we do on here. Oh, we love you too, Pinky. You know, she is such a great addition. I'm so happy she's part of the Love Train family. But I realize on other panels they're used to like beef or whatever. Just like, yo, Kev, the guy tried to bait me. I had to get the fuck out of Dodge, right? Quick, right? So because you know we're talking about one thing, then the guy comes out of nowhere and he's like, well, I was in the store and I was buying something, and then a lady came into the store. Now she's buying something and she just going off and blah blah blah. Then she said, ladies, can I ask you a question? Why y'all act like that? I said, sir, I don't know that woman. Why are you asking me about that woman? You know, oh, y'all not playing.
No, look at all of that.
Y'all gift my pinky toe.
I'm gonna take mine back so somebody can give me. I'm gonna take mine back.
All right. So again, you know, trying to bait me so I can go. What do you mean, women? We women and y'all men. See, they look at no, this ain't the beefing channel, and I don't spar. I was like, sir, I don't know that woman. Why are you asking me about that woman? But I'm saying y'all will know, ain't y'all nothing. I said, if I ever see that woman, I ask her, or why didn't you ask her why you in the store? Why are you asking us about her behavior? I said, no, sir. And I got the fuck on up out of Dodge. I had to, oh no. See how quick they bait you? These men they live for who's in this manosphere sector. Like every 5 minutes, you're trying that you thought you was gonna catch me. You want me to answer? Well, us women don't, ninja. I don't know where you thought you were going, but I shut that down real quick and got the F out of Dodge.
You know the two most valuable things that my wife taught me in the 25 years we've been together? The two most valuable things that she taught me was
stay out of women's business and respect a woman.
Yeah, no, I could always fight. That's where I got my nickname Knuckles. So, but she taught me verbal jujitsu. She taught me how to use my words as opposed to my aggression to make my point. And what she also taught me that was even more valuable than that, sometimes just be quiet and walk the other direction.
Get out of Dodge.
That's
you gotta
it.
type in there. Type in the chat real quick so we can see if your color changed.
I just checked Coffee's name in the chat. That's why I said I am the culture. That's King Kev. That's me, because I know a lot of people don't even realize because it's a different profile picture and everything. But that's me. I am the culture. No, I just typed in the chat.
Right. Type in there. No, that was before. Type again.
You still have to me.
I didn't see your color change.
She didn't see your color change. Kev, type your name in the chat.
Well, we got to get into these names though. So
being hard-headed.
All right, it'll probably stopping it. But I'm out of here, guys. Go. You got like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Go get your coffee, D. I ain't hear you just, having your spoon going around, no cup in a little bit. But go get your little cup. Get your little spoon. Huh?
I was doing it. You
Hey.
Hey. Nick, did you Nick, you see she been creeping, she been hiding this from us.
Hey, look, I went and got mine while I was rolling up my Zaza. Here you go. I got that good. Listen, vanilla bean, cream flavoring the liquid.
But you
get that and
making
put
me
that in your
hungry.
coffee. Go put that in your coffee. I'm telling you. The what's the good name
what you
brand
telling me?
creamer for your coffee?
I drink carnation.
Now, I'm strictly hazelnut.
No, D, you gotta get the vanilla bean. What's the famous one? The little cream maker. I can't think of the name. I can see the
strictly hazelnut, and then and then I get my little pumpkin spice. But I'm strictly hazelnut. It does.
No, what is it? What's the coffee? The cream brand that's the most famous.
Maxwell House.
No, that's coffee. The creamer. The creamers.
I don't know the creamer.
We need your help, Pinky. Pinky that came through on everything else. What is it?
Kev, that's peppermint bark liquid creamer. It's a fool.
It's a fool. It's a complete fool. I'm talking about. You feel grown. Hey, Coffee, do you feel different? I be feeling mature and shit. I be quiet as to be talking like this when I drink that peppermint bark. Boy, it's different. It hit different. Coffee mate. There you go. Get the coffee mate.
I said coffee mate, and you told me no.
I thought you was talking to Coffee. I heard you say coffee. I thought you was talking to Coffee, wine, and water. We all this here. We drinking coffee. We talking about coffee. We got a coffee in the chat, and we all confused. I love y'all over here.
All right, guys, we out of here. Come back, and we gonna get into. And remember, this is all alleged. We don't know. But I know Mr. Clinton, listen.
Hey,
allegedly,
Bill on that list, and it's
Hillary. What the man gonna do? I gotta look at this bitch all day. Hell no.
The list is the receipt. That's it. It's the receipt. The government gave it to me. If you want to call it a lie, you blame the government. They gave me the receipt. You didn't?
No. They have it, but some have duplicated and added names on it. But we don't know. So this basically is what we have. Are we saying it's accurate? We don't know.
Everything is alleged. It's for conversation, entertainment.
And keep it on it down. Let's see who was keeping
Get y'all notifications so that as soon as she'll come back, y'all will be notified because YouTube will randomly knock your notifications off so you won't get them. They did it to me like 3 different times. So please check your notifications. Make sure you know when we on so we can get back to this.
All right, guys. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Lady D. Thanks, Lady D. She will keep you in check. Right? That's why we love you. All right, guys.
All right. Thank you again to Jackie Gaines for the membership. And glad to have everybody aboard new. Come back, get back. I'll see y'all in a minute.